tweet out.
Yep, it's already been dealt with. Tweet it out, and
I like
strains changed.
I like how it's going to be called Tangela, but if I fuck up on this...
Yes, if you fuck up on this, it's gonna be Dratini, Part 6, and no Tangela, and I will...
and me and you will be greatly disappointed.
Disappointed? I will fucking strangle you! You fuck this up, bitch, I will kill you! We don't want to be here anymore!
Yeah,
None of us want to be here anymore!
Really don't.
By the way, is your mic in the right position? Because I had to fix yours as well. Because yours was peeling off as well. So, your mic isn't, like, moved back further than it was before or something.
Don't look like it.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, here's a fucked up thing.
Yeah.
If it runs for me, I'd be even more pissed because
yeah,
I
that
can't
would be
use the double.
That'd be very
Pokeball
angry.
Method since it's on water.
Yeah. You know what actually pisses me off?
What?
The audio when I'm sitting at that desk is much louder than the audio over here. I have no idea why, but for some reason, the audio peaks louder when I'm sitting at that desk with the mic in the same position. I think it might be if I talk at the side, it gets a little bit louder. But it doesn't look like it. It looks exactly the same, so I don't fucking understand what the difference is. So, yeah, I do agree with your thing, though, of it would be nice to have a stand over here. So I might look into something.
Okay. Hello, people. This is Troopers Game 9. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I am your other host, Older Bro.
And as you see in the top right corner of the screen of this Let's Go Eevee game, I have a shiny
of this Let's Go
Dratini.
Eevee game, because, yeah, something game.
Lisp Go.
Yeah, Lisp.
Lisp Go.
Yeah, we're lisping.
But no, in all seriousness, I found Shiny Dratini off screen.
Fucking thank
Guys,
God.
I started...
By the way, thank you for the Fallout salad.
Thank you for the... Well, I know I'm going to be healthier at the end of this stream.
Yes. This salad, which contains Dratini parts.
But, no, in all seriousness, I found it off screen. I started at, like, 10 o'clock, and I found it at 1.
Yeah, so he's probably had... I think you've also been, you've also done off-screen recording for, like, 6 hours plus, so you've had, like, 3 plus
I've
streams.
Guys, it took me 2 weeks to find one off camera.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
2 weeks!
So, yeah, Younger Bro is continuing in his plan to get this one, trade over the one from Pokemon Go, and then not do this anymore. We want it to be done, Dragonite. It's running.
God fucking get out of the way!
Running.
Get out of the way!
No, let me be free!
Gimme! Oh! God, it's so fucking nerve-wracking.
Okay.
I am giving it a damn golden Raz.
As you should. It's the legendary, or it's a shiny. Wait. Okay. Okay, that did technically hit it.
Fuck it.
Doesn't fucking matter, it's green.
Doesn't matter!
Fuck you.
Doesn't matter. Come on. Before it does the second animation, come on.
You have Master Balls. It doesn't matter how many second animations.
Oh yeah, you're right. I actually might
doesn't matter.
I might use. Hey, Shadow Dash.
Hello, Shadow
I
Dash.
might use a Master Ball.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck are you worried about?
Oh.
You're prepared for this.
So fucking nerve-wracking. I am immediately saving.
Save the game.
My God. Oh, my heart stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Be hilarious if we did this for another hour and you found like 3 more.
God, guys, this was by far
the worst shiny hunt.
It's worse than Mankey.
Yeah, not worse than Ghastly, but
no. But wait, how many streams did Ghastly take us?
Can't have been much longer. It's got to have been pretty damn equivalent to Ghastly. Oh God, let's never do this again.
Yeah, actually, I think Dratini was worse than Ghastly.
They're on the same, like, basically.
I didn't shiny hunt off camera for Ghastly.
Ghastly, Kangaskhan, and Dratini are all gonna be at the same damn level of bullshit.
Like, I didn't shiny hunt.
I hope we find
Kangaskhan
within
Ghastly.
10 minutes.
Please.
I hope.
That's what happened to Onyx.
Yeah.
Like, we found Onyx combo 8, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Like,
yeah,
it was around combo 8 or something.
I hope we find it immediately.
I pray to God that happens.
Just that it's a
Like, we tried random encountering it several times, because that's why we kept shiny hunting at that cave.
Yeah. By the way, guys, so we can confirm on stream that, first off, when you're in the air on this route, you cannot see Pokemon at the bottom pixels.
Yeah, like if you were where I was,
if
when
you
I
are
started
as
out,
low as you can be, there is a strip where you can't see anything.
Yeah, there is a pixel where you can't see anything.
Yeah.
Like, I found at least 3 shiny Tentacruel, cool, and I watched one go to the very bottom of the screen.
You just couldn't see him anymore.
Couldn't see it. Couldn't even see the shine.
So, even though it is probably better to be in the overworld, in general, don't do that because you might miss the Pokemon.
Yeah, and guys...
Hello, Andre, how are you?
Yeah, and once again, because we hate this fucking shiny hunt, and we're not going to cause ourselves any more pain, I have an... It's not an extra, but I have one shiny Dratini on my Pokemon Go account. I am fucking transferring it.
Younger bro is not certain we'll be able to do this. We're going to try anyways.
Well, I don't know if we can do it on camera.
Yeah, we'll do it off camera if needed.
So, worst comes to worst.
Okay, Andre.
Worst comes to worst, I save evolving Dratini for next time.
Yeah. But regardless, we are not doing any more shiny hunting of Dratini on screen
anymore.
It's done.
No, we're done with it.
Fuck this shiny hunt.
Yeah, that's
terrible. Oh, but anyways, the second thing, guys. So first off, that strip, you can't see shiny hunt in the water. Yeah. Second thing, we have confirmed with 100% certainty that anyone who says that, any weird shit about the shinies reappearing later, they're full of shit. That's not how the game works. So, we can confirm it is 100% random generation. If the shiny appears and disappears, it's not going to reappear in 24 minutes. It's not going to keep respawning for 24 minutes. It's not going to do anything like that. It's just going to appear, and when it disappears, it's gone. So, if you have heard otherwise from any source, they are wrong.
Well... Oh, here's my... Okay, here we go.
Younger bro secretly didn't have that Dratini he thought he had.
No. I haven't done this in a while.
Oh, you just have no idea how to get to it. Wow. To be fair, I haven't played Pokemon Go since we recorded for it. That was over 2 years ago now.
Really?
Since we last streamed? Yeah, it was over 2 years ago.
Fuck.
Because you did some videos for it in like 2020, but yeah, the last stream was in 2019. We have not done it since. Sorry, this is gonna be a little bit boring for just a few minutes, guys.
Yeah, it's not like...
Isn't it in numerical order? Just go down!
It's not. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Okay, it's in numerical order.
So now just scroll down.
Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. So, for whatever reason, favorited Pokemon won't be on that screen.
Yeah, stop favoriting them.
I have no idea why. Oh, by the way, yes, I did play for the community event today. Yes, I did get my shiny Swallow after 5 years, because,
Younger bro had been looking for it for years.
Yeah, older bro got it.
Family members found it before you. I found it before you. Everyone found it before you.
Literally everyone I knew.
It took a community day for him to finally get one.
Freaking took a
To be fair, I didn't actually do the community day because I haven't played Pokemon Go.
I got Altaria.
Yeah. Keep going.
I'm working on it.
It's the very bottom. Just very bottom of Gen 1.
I know. There it is. Ow.
He went into Gen 2.
I don't know why it just skipped like that.
That's Gen 2.
Like, it just did a weird skip.
Right
okay.
There.
But yeah, favorited Pokemon will not appear on that screen.
Yes, so unfavorited.
Oh, I wonder, can I just evolve into Dragonair right now?
I mean, that's cheating, but sure. Why the hell?
Saves fucking time.
I hope that you now can't trade it up because it's like too expensive or some shit. Isn't it more expensive for further evolutions to trade up?
I don't remember. Fuck it, Shiny Dragonair, awesome.
They're not gonna get to see it on camera because younger bro hates you guys apparently.
Saves freaking time, and I can just
So
start.
transfer it up.
Now I have to. No! Go to the Switch screen. No!
You are making these nice people wait.
Okay, send to Switch.
Yes.
Yes.
Send a switch.
Yes, I want the transfer.
Sure. Send a switch. Now talk to the nice person at the desk.
No, I have to go to this setting right here.
Oh, yay.
I think it's
Mystery gift? I would assume
No.
it's a mystery gift. Play with others doesn't make any sense.
no, it's in options. God, it hasn't. It's been a while.
Open Pokemon Go settings.
Yes.
Would you like to pair your game? Does this show information about you on this screen? Am I gonna have to?
Shouldn't.
Am I gonna have to, you know, mute this?
No.
Are you certain?
Yes. We have to pretty much do this around the same time. What did that say? I can't read it.
No, he doesn't have any shiny, Alolan Pokemon in Go.
Retry. It says it can't find the switch.
Why isn't it already paired?
Should be paired. Like, I have the option. Like, the option to put Pokemon in this Switch slot.
Yeah.
Like, the thing I switched to. Doesn't appear unless your Switch is linked. I might just not be able to do it on camera.
It is very possible. We did worry about this.
Oh, it's just gonna be close to the Switch. I already answered that question. Yes, you can go check it out on Instagram. All the Pokemon Go stuff I put on Instagram now. We don't really record it anymore because we just don't have the time to. I mean, I guess I technically have the time to record it today, but
I hope it finds my Switch. Please open Pokemon, or please open Go Park on Nintendo Switch.
oh, right. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you're paired already.
Bring Pokemon. Hit okay.
Retry.
It has to be this one. Okay, start communication.
Okay.
Send to Switch. Yes. Okay. Now that I'm done being a dumbass.
Well, you're not done being that. You will never be done being that.
There we go.
You were wrong. It does say information up there.
Oh,
Luckily,
no.
it's information that doesn't matter.
Oh no, it's my old account's name.
Yeah, it's like, but luckily it wasn't anything that mattered. But it does give information up there.
I can now open the Miltank box, which I still can't get shiny anytime I want because Niantic are assholes.
No. Well, yes, but no. The asshole thing is you can't evolve Meltan outside of Pokemon Go, which means once Pokemon Go is discontinued, you'll never be able to evolve it ever again.
I mean, if you can get a free medal by transferring one Pokemon from Pokemon Go to home.
Seriously?
Yes.
Why? Why? Okay, whatever.
Alright, let's go catch look. Evolve. I count as like showing Dragonair off screen. I count it as catching it or evolving it. Since this is a different kind of catching method, I count it.
No, it's fine. You just define what
It's just it's an easier method.
There
Oh,
it
it
is.
flies.
Yeah, there's no
Oh
water.
my god, it looks so beautiful in this game. I love it! I love it! Oh, it's so gorgeous! Oh, it's so cute! Yes, Catch. I really wish I didn't have to waste 1,000 different Pokeballs on this.
Why doesn't it just give it to you for free?
On.
I hope it's just like. And
I don't think I can do the double Pokeball method. Nope, I can't.
No, you can't. It's not a thing here. Okay.
Yeah, we have said we don't care heavily about the IVs.
Yeah. But, sad to hear that you didn't find any with good IVs.
Yeah, I found 3 of them today. I stopped at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 Swablu.
Yeah, I didn't go after any because I was busy and didn't care.
I thought you deleted Pokemon Go.
No, I think it's actually still on my phone. I just don't ever open it.
Okay. Yay! I bumped the mic. Yay, Dragonair!
I mean, in theory, I could trade up all my because it doesn't cost. It actually doesn't cost anything to trade up, does it?
Not to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Yeah, so I can just trade them all. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. Get all the shinies off there. Which would save all the which would be easier than.
I would like to leave.
Yeah, that way.
Thank you.
It's weird that the bad thing about that is you can't trade up all the Gen 2 and 3s and beyond.
Yeah. Anyway, normally I would ask you guys what you want me to shiny hunt next, but we're not doing that today since we already found the Pokemons and we
decided
already
on camera.
Yeah,
we had to
named it.
We had to know what the name was.
We pretty much had to know. So we're gonna go ahead and go for Tangela.
Yeah, which according to Younger Bro is just as bad.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. Leave this menu.
Change markings. Thank you. That would have been so bad. I would have left.
Just like leave this menu, damn it. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
I like how it still shows Giovanni as the 8th gym leader, even though you can fight Blue as the 8th gym leader now.
Yeah, no, he don't change.
Yeah, it's like, why doesn't it change now? You've beaten him multiple times.
I know.
Change to the real gym leader.
Okay, so we are gonna go.
Eevee is in a bad mood. Did I say you're being lousy?
Lousy? I spent fucking 12 hours plus of my life off camera shiny hunting for freaking Shiny Dratini. Fuck you.
Yes, that's what it said. Lousy.
I'm pretty sure that this is the only route Tangela spots.
I would check the Pokedex for that. I don't trust that.
I'm pretty sure. Imagine if we actually did Kangaskhan after this. No, that's last.
Might as well. At this point, why not?
It is the only route.
Cool.
And so I'm pretty sure this is the only patch of grass on this route.
I like how this is actually still canon with the original games. This is where you found Tangela in all games.
Imagine if the first Tangela that pops up is shiny.
I quit.
Yeah, guys, we don't have very many Pokemon to go.
I'm guessing Tangela is a 1% spawn.
Yes.
Great. Gonna be fun to chain.
Well, if it's a 1% spawn, it shouldn't be that bad to hunt. As long as I just despawn the only Tangela that appears.
Once it shows up.
At least this is the only patch of grass I have to worry about.
Yeah. Well, there's
and I can just wait here.
Weeping Bell. Hello, Weeping Bell.
I could literally just wait here.
I love the flying Pokemon just going up into the air out of here. It's like, goodbye.
That you can encounter Pokemon like that.
Yeah, they'll fly up into you.
Yeah.
Just you got in my way.
Okay, good. So if I'm on this spot exactly, they will still appear.
Yeah, but water Pokemon will also appear.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be a while.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
thank God.
Oh, this is gonna be a while. Hey, look, there's one right now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I kind of actually liked Tangela when it was green.
Like, you prefer that as the normal and this as the shiny?
I'm just saying, in the original, the green was the original. Like, when they first made it color, it was green. Then they changed it to blue.
What's up with that?
It's basically like, what's his face? Dog painter. Smeargle.
Smeargle?
Yeah, where
Oh, yeah.
Smeargle, they literally flipped the shiny and the normal colors.
Yeah.
It's just like, what?
Did. Yeah, they did. Like...
That one just didn't make any sense. I have no idea how that happened. Who was wrong? Like, was the original games wrong? Or was Pokemon Snap wrong? Or not Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium. Or Snap, whichever one that did it. No, it wasn't. Well, maybe. Was the first game that did it wrong, and then the Pokemon Company was like, actually, no, that's better, just do it. Like, which was the wrong one?
Yeah, that would be... Yeah, if you actually found the shiny Smeargle in Pokemon Coliseum and transferred it up...
It will switch colors.
Yeah, I was just wondering if
the shiny trait
switched colors.
Yeah. The shiny trait is a stat, so the stat would stay the same, and it would just change the sprite.
Okay, I'm not 100% certain if Tangela will be the only thing that spawns on the map. Like, if it's a 1% spawn,
No, there'll be other things spawning.
No, I'm just hopeful that there's only going to be one Tangela spawning.
Oh,
if not...
Probably not.
If not, then, I guess we'll just wait in the overworld again.
Yeah. No, yeah, there'll probably be more.
But if it's the only thing that spawns on camera, I'll just keep despawning it.
Yeah.
Until I find it.
Yep.
Which is a very effective method, guys. Like,
pain in the ass, but an effective method.
Like, if you shiny hunted the starters and you chained it all the way up to 31 and just kept running into it and despawning it, you would find the shiny in less than 20 minutes.
Sure. Well, say less than an hour.
But I found it in less than 20 minutes every single time.
Yeah. You can be unlucky.
I have to pay attention because I need to know the second animation if it breaks out.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, guys, for those of you who don't know, there's a second animation Pokemon have, and if they use that, it means they're about to run. So it's best that you run from it before it runs from you.
Yeah.
Because if the Pokemon runs from you, it breaks the chain and you have to start all over from scratch.
Yeah. But if you run from it, that somehow doesn't change.
It doesn't break the chain.
Despite the fact that it's the same action.
Right. Now, from what I hear about this hunt, I looked up this hunt before starting.
Yeah.
This hunt can go either way.
Well, yeah, that is most hunts. It's either 20 minutes or 30 years.
This one tended to be favorable.
Hey, use headbutt.
Like, this one did not tend to be a really, really bad hunt.
Mm-hmm.
I saw more positive hunts than I did negative.
Sure.
That's its second animation.
And now we know.
Okay, it does like a...
Headbutt.
It does like a little small headbutt and does the shake.
Yep. Shake your head, shake your head.
Is the shake.
Hello, Weeping Bell.
Da-da,
We don't want you. You're terrible. Go away. Where the heck did we do Bellsprout and Weeping Bell?
Bellsprout and Weeping Bell? We did it in the Eternal Forest.
And why wasn't it here?
Because, for whatever reason, the forest had, like, high shiny rates.
Gotcha.
Like, because of the amount of Pokemon spawning,
Yeah.
you just found it quicker.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just pointing out that there's like there was only Bellsprout and Weepinbell right there. I was like, what the heck?
And I didn't find just Bellsprout.
Yeah.
Like I found like 5 to 10 other shinies before I found my Bellsprout.
Yeah.
Like it is the Internal Forest in this game, right?
Viridian.
Sorry. Viridian Forest.
I knew what you were talking about either way.
Yeah. But the forest in this game is ridiculous when it comes to shiny Pokemon. You find everything in there. We found the entire Pidgeline in there, I'm pretty sure.
To be fair, you can find the entire Pidgeline
anywhere. But
everywhere with Pidgeys,
and we
the
did.
whole Pidgeline
We guys,
times.
we lost count after like 60 Pidgeys.
There's too many
like
Pidgeys.
we probably found
Chanseys.
over 100 shiny Pidgeys.
Yeah.
Too bad I couldn't catch any of them.
You know, I'd prefer to convert a shiny Pidgey into something else.
Like, guys, it does break my heart when we have to run from a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't like doing it.
What is the law of equivalent exchanges for Pokemon? How many Pidgeys does it take to get something else shiny?
I can maybe answer that.
Why can you answer that?
Well, I mean, with the amount of shiny Pidgey I keep encountering, I pretty much have the experience and the know-how to answer that. How many Pidgey does it take to find the...
How many shiny Pidgeys does it take to make a shiny Aerodactyl, for example?
Okay, that one I can't answer because we couldn't even try to answer that.
We need a calculator for this, guys.
Because those
How
hunts are ridiculous.
How many shiny Pidgeys do we have to give to Professor Oak before he'll give us a shiny Aerodactyl?
Like, guys, shiny fossil Pokemon, I wouldn't bother.
Impossible.
Yeah, don't shiny hunt them.
I don't care if you're a professional shiny hunter, don't go after them.
A-Drive did, and he found all of them.
Yeah. You poor man.
He likes to make himself suffer.
This is beyond suffering. Like, that is beyond suffering. It's basically suicide.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure immediately went to the second fucking game.
How long did it take him to find those?
I don't know.
Because, like, we literally spent hours and hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, we spent the longest on Almanite. We went like 17 or something streams in.
Like, we had to have had over 25 hours in just that one Pokemon.
Yeah. But,
before we just said, no, it's impossible. Because
I'm pretty sure he found it quicker than us.
Yeah, because it's literally full odds. It's just not possible.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get the shiny fossils off screen somehow.
So yeah, all of them are technically headbutts, I guess.
But it does like a half headbutt. It doesn't do like a full one.
It does a shake headbutt or something.
Yeah, it does the shake before it. Yeah.
It's strange.
I'm gonna start using the double Pokeball method because it's not agreeing with me.
I mean, that's fair, but now I forget, does the second trainer
it does non-chemical.
Okay, that was the question I was gonna ask.
But I do need to be over land for him to stay.
Yeah. That is
Eradicate. Get the fuck out of my way.
Go away, Eradicate.
We found 3 of those while shiny hunting Magmar.
Yep.
Like, we found a decent amount of Rattata too.
I would love to see a Pokemon do its second animation as its first animation.
Oh.
And just be like,
that's happened. That's happened.
What am I supposed to do with this?
I'm pretty sure that happened with Hitmonlee.
Yeah, just like, nope, just immediately leaving.
Like, Hitmonlee was one of those shiny hunts that sucked, especially since I found shiny Hitmonchan before it.
Yeah.
Freaking random encounter Hitmonchan.
Yep.
Before.
We called it was gonna happen
I
too.
found 2 before my shiny Hitmonlee.
Yeah, we called it too. We were like, this is gonna happen, and you're going to be sad. You are going to hate the fact that you're gonna have to catch it.
So far, it looks like there's only one Tangela that spawns, so I'm going to use the despawning method.
Yeah.
One of the methods that I prefer. Wow, it broke out of that.
Yeah, I do wonder if we probably would have gotten Dratini faster if we'd done that. That and being able to see the whole dang screen.
The only reason I didn't do the method I'm going to do with Tangela is because of how narrow that route is. I'm glad we don't have to shiny hunt that route anymore.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else in that water we need. It was just Dratini.
Thank God.
Okay, I'm going to stand right here. Yep.
Yeah, there's just no reason. At this point, they're spawning regularly enough. You can just stay on ground.
Yeah, it takes about 10... It takes about 10 combo to get it at, like, a good rate.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Hitmonlee was a fucking pain.
Well, yeah. I mean, they are Pokemon that are supposed to be extremely rare.
Hitmonlee, when third time going in? It was either third or second time going in. It took like 2.5 hours for one to spawn.
Yeah. Let's be honest, they're so rare we keep forgetting they're not exclusives.
Yeah, they're not exclusives, but they switch floors depending on the game.
Yes. They're floor exclusives, because that makes sense.
Yeah.
God damn it, Rattata, go away.
I made the goddammit Bobby joke earlier when I was doing the recording off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing else here.
I don't know what's with that.
Also, I like the guy in Pallet Town who like actually does have walking animation and stuff. He's just like walking around a little bit.
I want him to see the Shiny Tangela appear and just freaking go,
oh!
Yeah. Just do that.
There it is.
There
you are. Catch combo's only 8.
Yep, we're near 10.
We're nearly there, guys. We just have another 23 to go.
Yeah.
Like I said, 23 to go.
Yeah, this is the only thing I hate about shiny hunting 1%. Like,
they're terrible.
Other Pokemon that's spawning.
Yes.
Like, the starters weren't bad because you had, like, a wide area to walk around all these Pokemon.
Yep.
And this one, it's a small little patch of grass.
It's at least bigger than Dratini.
Oh my god. I don't understand how these Pokemon can break out of an excellent with a double Pokeball.
Because they're red, and that means they're, like, ludicrously difficult.
Yeah, it is. Was that it?
I don't know. Probably.
Fuck it out.
No, I think it was.
I'm not risking it.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
You have to remember, this is the game series where you can have a legendary Pokemon in red bar health, paralyzed or asleep, whichever one's the better one. No, I think frozen. Whichever one's the best of all the stats. I think paralyzed is the best. Paralyzed and confused and like be throwing Ultra Balls and still not catch it.
Yeah. This game is ridiculous when it comes to catching Pokemon.
Yeah, that definitely was the shit.
Like, when my first reaction to this game, guys, it really threw me when I found out, oh, you couldn't battle with Pokemon.
Yeah, it's strange.
Strange little game.
It is very strange. I don't like it.
Speaking of strange, oh, I can't wait for Multiverse of Madness. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen in it? You think they'll introduce characters like Ghost Rider?
I actually don't know. I have no idea what they're going to do with that.
Because here's the thing, I know that in this phase that they're leaning more towards the supernatural stuff for the MCU. So I know for a fact that they've said they want Keanu Reeves to do something. I bet every dollar I have he does Ghost Rider.
See, but the problem is I don't know. I feel like okay. Here's the thing.
He's either going to be Ghost Rider or the Punisher.
Here's the thing.
Great.
I'd have to look up. Let me look up both characters. Because Ghost Rider is a. The problem is all I can think of Ghost Rider, the actual character, is what's his face? Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
I don't know what the actual Ghost Rider person looks like.
I don't think it matters on looks. It's just, who do you think John Wick would be a better character as, the Punisher or Ghost Rider?
Problem is I barely know either of these characters. But the problem is, see, I don't want to say Ghost Rider because if part of John Wick's charm is his face. And being Ghost Rider means you literally can't show his face.
No, you still can. He goes in and out of Ghost Rider.
Yes, but... So let me see.
Honestly, I think he would make either a good Punisher or a good Ghost Rider.
What the fuck is the Punisher's deal?
Punisher?
Yeah.
His family was killed in front of him, and so he seeked revenge on his aggressor.
So he's gonna be the Punisher. There's no It's literally just asking, hey, would you like to be more John Wick?
John Wick?
Would you like John Wick to be in the MCU?
Yeah.
That's
Punisher.
Yeah, he's gonna be the Punisher. There's no fucking argument there.
Ghost Rider, he's a spirit of vengeance.
Yeah.
Which is also John Wick.
The thing is, Keanu Reeves probably, wants... I would bet Keanu Reeves might want to be a different character. So he might push back and be like, I'd like to be somebody who's not out for vengeance, please. I've already done that 3 times.
Then he'd be Daredevil at that moment.
Yeah, so, like, exactly. He might ask to be more like Daredevil, but I bet they're asking him to be Punisher.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any more, like, supernatural characters he could be.
Yeah.
Maybe Werewolf by Night.
Fuck you, Chansey. Go away.
Like, Werewolf by Night might be cool, too.
By the way, I love that they finally confirmed that we are actually in,
Phase 4.
Phase 4.
Yeah, Black Widow is the start of Phase 4.
Yeah. Which, I think you're right, though, that Supernaturals is basically Phase 4. And it's looking like Phase 5 is going to be mutants.
Fantastic Four and mutants, yeah.
Yeah,
they're going to start introducing mutants in this phase.
Yeah, well, because they showed the fucking cover of Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
So it's like, they know where they're going.
Absolutely.
They just don't know how. They just haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, I wish Fantastic Four would be sooner, but can't help that.
Yeah. Everyone's just like, finally, we're gonna get a good Fantastic Four. They can't fuck this up. They're the MCU. They cannot possibly fuck this up.
The only disappointment I'm gonna have is their villain's gonna be Dr. Doom.
Maybe.
That's the only.
It would be disappointing.
That's the only.
I will bet you they aren't gonna do that. Because the MCU has done
hope not.
Because here's the thing,
Please
the MCU
don't.
has done a pretty good job of that villain you think's gonna be the villain because it's always the big villain that character has. They kind of avoided that.
They made Kang an Ant-Man villain. I'm like, what? And they made Ghost an Ant-Man villain. Ghost is an Iron Man villain.
Yeah, exactly. They're very willing to just say,
no.
We don't care what the comic books say is who's villain.
Oh,
I know the MCU.
I know.
We decide who's
I
their
know
villains.
I know who could be a perfect match for the Fantastic Four. The Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, I could do something like that.
Because
honestly,
I'm pretty sure the Wrecking Crew did.
Honestly,
fight the
they
Fantastic
could
Four.
if they wanted to do something interesting, they could do Ultron Mark II because of Reed Richards.
Like he tried to improve upon him and he fucked up.
No, I'm saying just because since Reed Richards or Hank Pym or Tony Stark in different iterations all have some
damn
hand
it.
in Ultron. And all of them are about the same level of intellect. They could easily just throw in Ultron again if they wanted to have an off, like a not normal Fantastic Four villain.
But yeah,
because I don't think they're gonna bring him back for the Avengers anytime soon. Because that'd just be retreading.
Yeah, because I bet every dollar that Ultron will eventually return.
Yeah. Honestly, they could just bring back Silver Surfer. They could literally just redo the Silver Surfer movie.
Fantastic Four is how they introduced Galactus, not the Cloud. Like actual Galactus.
Yeah, they could go that route.
But here's the thing, Silver Surfer is not a villain.
No, he's not
just
a villain.
A scout.
Yes. It's not that he's a villain,
I mean,
but he's... Galactus isn't technically a villain. He just devours planets. But it kind of doesn't matter because they don't want our planet devoured.
Now, some of Galactus's heralds have been evil. And you know the funniest one? One of Galactus's heralds was She-Hulk.
That's still not the funniest one. The funniest one was when they was the Twinkie crossover. When Aunt May was Galactus's herald. And, and in order to get him to stop eating planets, found him an everlasting Twinkie that was in space. A giant, infinite Twinkie. And so he just devoured that. Yes, that is canonical. That happened. It's what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, it makes none of that makes any sense. What I just said makes no sense, but it happened.
What? It's canonical.
That canonic. What? Again, it happened. Canon doesn't matter in a multiversal universe. Everything is canon, and nothing is.
Ultra Twinkie.
Yeah. What the fuck was her name again? Let me see. I'm just gonna look up Aunt May Herald.
Oh god. Oh man, that gets you thinking.
Spider-Man's aunt accidentally became the Herald of Galactus. Yeah, she was accidentally given the powers cosmic.
Yeah, and how did that accidentally happen? Accidental in quotes.
It was during an experimental time in Marvel's history.
Okay.
It's Marvel Team Up 137, which is it was part of the Assistant Editors Month. So, it was a campaign by Marvel where the monthly comics would be written as if the main editors weren't a part of it. Such as the backup Avengers. Who?
The backup.
Yeah, the backup Avengers visited David Letterman. Or Alpha Flight number 6, where they used white panels in a snowstorm issue. But the wildest story is the Marvel team up here. In the story, Aunt May goes to the circus. They run into Aunt May and Peter and Mary Jane go to the circus. They run into the Fantastic Four. The heroes are called into action for superhero duties, leaving Aunt May, Mary Jane, and Franklin Richards at the show. Suddenly, Galactus shows up, as you do, and wants Richard, I'm assuming Richards, because they say Richard, but Richards.
Yeah.
To be his new herald following the death of Nova.
Oh, Nova was a Galactus herald? Interesting.
Yeah. And then, apparently, Franklin Richards transfers Galactus' power beam to Aunt May, and she becomes the Golden Oldie.
Oh, yes, yes, I actually know that. Oh, man, so stupid.
The book gets even stranger when Franklin offers Galactus Twinkies to feed his hunger. The Golden Oldie circles Earth to find as many Twinkies as possible before encountering the Creator, who is essentially the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh.
The Creator has a planet-sized Twinkie that Galactus feeds upon.
Oh, fuck.
And then Galactus shows back up to ask for a glass of milk. And then Peter and the Marvel editors all wake up because the entire issue was a dream.
The fuck?
It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
Like, yeah, it's, you explain it and you're like, aha, I understand exactly how this came about. What the fuck did you just say? It doesn't make any sense.
Some fucked up stories, man.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing is off the table. Marvel could literally do that if they wanted to.
Oh, my God.
Why not? Like, what is Disney? Like, Disney has to own some kind of brand of like food brand that could be done like that. Have that happen to. They have to. I can't think of what it is, but like,
this is so weird.
but like, I'm trying to think. Is there anything that in Disney's? I'm trying to think of anything Disney owns that might have food brands related to it.
Food brand? That one cake. The one little small cake. What's... I can't think of it. They're not brownies. I mean, I think Mickey Mouse has had brownies. But, oh,
I'm just gonna Google Disney foods and see what appears.
What the hell are those cakes? I don't fucking remember.
Let's just look up what all does Disney own. Map of Disney's worldwide assets.
Should look like a fucking monopoly.
Oh god! Oh god, why? This is worse than the fucking MCU map! Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom really close in. Okay, so first off, they own Marvel. Did you know that Marvel has like has 17 plus companies?
Sort of.
So, for example, Marvel has Marvel Internet Productions, Marvel Entertainment International Limited, MVL Incredible Productions Canada, MVL International, MRV Incorporated, MVL Ironworks Productions Canada, MVL Development LLC, Marvel Property Incorporated. Some of these are, and all of these are film, television, and music radio. Then there's a finance company, Marvel International Character Holdings LLC, which is the company that actually holds the characters of Marvel. And Marvel Characters BV and Marvel Characters Incorporated. All of those are character and finance companies. Then there's the publishing companies of Marvel Comics, Marvel Press, Marvel Custom Solutions, and Cover Concepts Incorporated, which I'm assuming does all the covers.
Now, speaking of Marvel, is the only thing Marvel don't officially own is Spider-Man?
No, there's other things, I just can't remember. I'll pull that one up in a minute. They own Photobucket, they own GoPro.
I could have swore they had everything back, besides Spider-Man.
No. Right, they own Buena Vista. They own ESPN. Cake Solutions.
Yes, that's it.
What the fuck is Cake Solutions? Cake Solutions. Company.
Yeah, if you actually find information about that, yeah, remind me why the hell I know that. Because I knew they had some kind of cake with something.
No. No, they don't. Cake Solutions is a Disney streaming service company, which is cloud and data center IT infrastructure. The cake is literally alive.
So, all of Disney's cakes is a bunch of bullshit.
But yeah, no, it's an IT company.
But no,
it's not food. Like, it has nothing to do with food.
Then they had a partnership with these companies that make
Let me see if there's anything
cakes.
even up here that says food. Okay, so I'm guessing it'd be consumer goods.
Yes.
No, that mostly looks like they're like actual stores in the actual
like
in the theme park. Yeah, stuff like that. Fuck is Sphero?
What?
S-P-H-E-R-O. Looks like that.
I know that image from somewhere.
History Channel, yeah. Yeah, Disney probably needs to be broken up into 6 different companies at least. Just looking at this, but let's ignore that. Let's look up what the fuck Sphero is. Sphero.
Yeah, that's the third evolution.
Consumer
Sphero.
Robotics and Toy Company.
Oh, that's the second animation.
Oh, okay. Disney doesn't actually own them.
On who?
Sphero.
Okay.
Sphero makes spherical robotics.
Okay. Partner.
Disney partnered with them to create BB-8.
Oh.
BB-8 was made by Sphero.
Now BB-8 makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
BB-8 was a great droid. Dude. And great, it's already done its second animation. Great!
They also did an R2-D2 and a Lightning McQueen thing.
Oh, cool. We are so close to 31.
Getting there, guys. Okay. Yeah, it does not look like they technically own any food companies that would potentially be able to do that. I have literally no context for what the fuck I was even asking that about.
Yeah, here's the thing. I can have up to 2 Tangela spawn, but I think 2 is the max, so I might do the method I was talking about. Because I can't
what the fuck were you talking
about? Well, you wanted to look up the thing for the MCU.
Oh, yes, MCU. They're talking about Golden Oldie, and they could do that. I'm sure Disney owns some food property. Which it doesn't seem they do.
And now, for Pokemon, there's no good way to reset this route.
Interesting. No, there isn't. Well, there is, but to do it, you'd have to go into Pallet Town and go in a booth.
No.
So it's like, that is the best way to reset this route.
Way, and it's not
like,
happening. So...
Yeah, it's like you can go into the rest
of the other problem is, even though I'm at the 27th combo, Tangela is just not spawning at all.
Yeah. It's not very common.
Well, it's a 1% spawn.
Yeah. Anyways, Marvel...
I don't even know if they updated it since then.
Ownership chart 2020. This one was Geek Twins.
Right, they still technically don't own all the rights to the Hulk yet. No way! No fucking way!
Oh, that was fast.
I didn't even complete the chain!
Well, good.
I didn't even complete the chain!
Luck, maybe you should go and just actually do the fucking Kangaskhan.
No fucking way! Let's go!
I'm not seeing which version this is, which is annoying the hell out of me.
Dude! Well, I think that was combo 28.
Version 5. Okay, so that's version 5.
I am so happy right now. That was fast.
That's version 4.
That was fucking fast. Like, damn. That was 30. 30. One off from 31.
Here's version 6.
Holy fuck. Wow. Okay, game. Thank you. I love you. The game was like, you know what? You worked too hard. We'll give you a freebie. Oh, man. I am so happy right now. I am just so happy. Yep, that's shiny. Yep. God damn.
Well, that was easy.
My luck. Don't actually, because I kind of need it, but... Oh, my God. Oh, man.
Can't tell what version this is. Version 9.3.
Well, I don't think anybody is still here. No. So, I guess I'll pick the next hunt again.
Yeah, let me just make sure of that. But
oh yeah, let's see. 141.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody else here. But still you. So
we're at 138 out of yeah, 151, but we're almost done.
Yeah, so here we go. So here's the answer to your question. This is updated for 2021, version 9.3 of this chart. So, Marvel Studios. So first off, Fox is no longer in the picture.
Okay.
Marvel now owns everything Fox owns.
Well, I guess we're hunting Goldeen next.
So that means they own Galactus, they own Ego, The Living Planet, they own Alpha Flight, Watchers, Deadpool, everything.
Oh no. This is the only route with Goldeen. Another thin-ass place.
Perfect. So, Sony still owns Spider-Man and all of its related rights. So all the Pokemon from Spider-Man are still owned by Sony directly.
Okay.
However, I would like to point out that Spider-Man is no longer even in the top 5 Marvel franchises.
Oh no.
Because Avengers is... Well, actually, it still is, but it's listed as... DC. It's listed as Marvel, even though it's not. But yeah. So that's just straight up wrong. Captain America, Iron Man, X-Men... Which is still listed as Fox, so that's not been updated either. But I guess
it's not officially done
I see
yet.
what they're doing. No, what they're saying is they're basing this on the last movie in the franchise. So the last X-Men movie was made by Fox, and that's the value of the franchise. The last Spider-Man movie, which made the most money, was by Marvel. But it's still owned by Sony. So it's... That movie was a Marvel movie, so they're saying it's a Marvel franchise. So this graph is different from the chart. Okay, so there's that. Jessica, Drew, and Kingpin are also in a gray area where nobody's actually certain who owns them.
Oh, great.
It's somewhere split between... It's in red, but it's split between Marvel and Sony or something. We're not sure. And then Universal still owns the rights to Hulk. Sort of.
Movie.
And no one's actually sure where Namor is.
Really?
Yeah, Namor's in a fucking bubble that literally no one knows. Even Marvel doesn't know. That's how bad it is. The rights are so weird that even Marvel doesn't know the answer to who owns them.
But I think they've hinted that Namor possibly coming in Endgame.
They've sort of. They want him to come back. Whether he can is question. All of Netflix stuff reverted to Marvel. Oh yeah, Netflix originally was on this chart too. Netflix had rights to stuff.
Oh, that's why they had Netflix shit.
Yes. Netflix has given a partnership deal with Marvel. I think before Marvel was bought by Disney.
Yeah, and then Netflix fucked up.
And no, it was a limited time thing. So Disney did not renew the license because they didn't want to.
Honestly,
so yeah.
Like, I think they made an okay thing on Netflix.
Who the fuck are the Eternals?
The Eternals? They were the people that basically brought forth the X-Men. Like,
context.
The Eternals are the people that the X gene originated from.
So they're the first mutants.
Effectively.
So Marvel.
But they're not called mutants.
So Marvel is totally gonna. So Marvel would probably totally name that movie The Eternals, the First Mutants.
No, they're just calling it Eternals.
Of course they are. Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, as opposed to the other Captain Marvel.
There's only technically one Captain Marvel.
Well, the other
Marvel.
Yeah, who also was a captain.
Yes.
Is anyone confused
but
by that
there's also
yet?
Miss Marvel.
Yes. They just specifically say Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. Because I'm guessing Carol Danvers dies at some point, and that Captain Marvel becomes somebody else or something.
No, it's just also a title that's been passed down like Captain America.
Yeah. So in effect, they just want to be clear that that's the Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel.
I think that's the second one. Yeah, surprisingly, Goldeen is a really stubborn freaking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Even though I'm chucking Ultra Balls at it.
What the fuck is Cottonmouth? That sounds totally wrong.
Cottonmouth? I know he's a villain.
That doesn't sound right at all.
But I don't remember he's a villain for. He sounds like a Spider-Man villain. I'm guessing you're looking him up.
No, I don't care enough.
Oh.
I'm just closing off the chart. Okay, we are at the time of the first ad break, so I'm just gonna run that.
Yeah, that was all in the first hour.
Yeah. So guys, yeah, seriously. So, yeah, we'll be right back with, whatever the fuck we're hunting right now. Goldeen.
Goldeen, Goldeen, Goldeen.
I always forget that Goldeen is this late in the Pokedex.
Yeah. Pretty sure after this is Staryu. Right, Cottonmouth was a
racist stereotype?
A Daredevil villain. No, sorry, a Luke Cage villain.
Gotcha.
He appeared in the Netflix show, and you know the funny thing?
Mm-hmm.
Cottonmouth was played by Mahershala Ali.
Uh-huh.
You know who that is, right?
No.
Blade. The new Blade.
Ah. Yeah, that'll Wait.
Yeah, the new blade is Mahershala Ali.
The new blade as in not MCU's blade?
No, MCU's blade.
So the Netflix stuff, which was sort of canon, now they're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna use you for a different character.
It's completely retcon all the
including
Netflix
the stuff that
Not sure about Shield. Not sure about Shield.
Yeah, including the stuff that was in Shield that was like, this is why we're in
I want to say
Sokovia.
It's partially canon.
It's backstory. But it's not, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna say the same thing about all the Disney stuff. If it's not a movie, it's not canon.
It's gonna be...
I don't care how canon.
Well, all the Disney Plus stuff is canon.
What I'm saying is I don't care. They can say it's canon, it doesn't fucking matter. If it doesn't happen in a movie, it is not really canon.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny if I find Shiny Sea King before Goldeen.
Like, they are not going to rely on us watching the Disney Plus stuff.
Right now, we kind of can't. I mean, guys, I could literally buy a Disney Plus account right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying
I
that.
don't want to.
I'm just saying that any movies that come out, they are not going to expect us to have watched that. The Disney Plus stuff is just going to be extra stuff. It's going to be stuff that doesn't matter to the movies, but that if you watch it, it's cool extra stuff.
Yeah, by the way, this route isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
No, it's honestly not bad.
I technically have a way of resetting it, but since we're on water...
Hold on, wait a minute. Goldeen is that small?
Yeah, in this game.
Did you see how fucking big Magikarp was?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think Goldeen is that tiny? Fuck off. You're wrong. Fuck off.
Yeah, in the anime it was bigger.
Yeah, in the anime...
It was the size of
Magikarp and Goldeen are about the same size, and Seaking is very much bigger.
Yeah, in this game I'm pretty sure Seaking is the same...
Yeah, Magikarp
actually,
is...
Seaking is
slightly bigger than Magikarp, but Goldeen is much smaller. It's like, no. Look at that. Look at that shit.
It's gonna be so hard to tell the Shiny.
Eevee can ride Goldeen. Honestly, Eevee's bigger than Goldeen.
Eevee could use Goldeen as a floaty.
Like, Eevee could pick up Goldeen as a toy. That's how small Goldeen is.
The Shadow Dasher Andre returns to be like, I thought you were shiny hunting Tangela. Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
We found it. But literally one combo before the end. Like, we found it at combo 30.
Yep. It was great.
It's gonna be funny. This hour, now we find shiny Goldeen, but we only find one.
Mm-hmm. Best you're gonna get.
That's my luck. Because here's the thing. Here's the bad thing. I guess you could say I kind of suck shiny hunting on water. Like, this route isn't as terrible as I thought it was gonna be. Like, I can avoid the Pokemon on the water. Like, I'm gonna stay on the water. But
yeah, staying on the water is kind of necessary. Is the problem.
But
I think that was true for your team. I think we would have had a much
actually,
better time
I don't think I have to stay on the water. I think I can be in the overworld and be fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I think if we want to find it at any reasonable rate, staying on the water is kind of necessary.
Yeah. But the problem is, I just don't see a good way of resetting this route. Like, I would have to go in and out of that door and then surf every freaking time.
Can't you just go into town below?
No. Because remember, water Pokemon don't spawn unless you go over it in the overworld. Wait, no. Sorry. Unless you surf first. You have to surf first, then Pokemon will spawn in the water.
Yeah. So...
I have to go in and out of the overworld if I do that.
Yeah, so you get on Dragonite, you go into town,
I don't want to do that.
Oh, that's fine. Then no, yes! I mean, yeah, there's no way to reset the route if you literally don't leave the water. Yes,
like,
obviously.
The way I want to reset the route is go in and out of a door.
Yeah,
like
there
I did
is
on
no
other routes, and
there's no doors on water anywhere.
And there's no good way to do that.
Like that's true on every route with water. there is no way to reset water routes anywhere because there's no doors on water. Yeah.
Like, you can transition routes, but I don't know how good of a method that is to reset, because I've gone in and out of routes like that, and it just doesn't do a proper reset, because say a Magikarp spawns, and then I go in and out of, like, the route that's next to it, that same Magikarp is still there, hasn't despawned yet.
Yeah.
That's why it's not a good
Well, that's the thing.
method.
Now that we know that the whole...
It did instant.
Yeah. Now that we know that thing... Yeah, what the the other guy said is complete and utter horseshit, you don't really need to reset the route. That's not a feature that matters. Like, it's a faster way of despawning everything and respawning everything, but if it's not... If there's no clear, easy way to do that, there's no point to do it.
In this route, I might actually have to just stay on the water, because I'm going to encounter Pokemon in the overworld just as much as I'm going to encounter Pokemon down here. Might as well just despawn the Goldeen as I see them.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's like, the only reason resetting the route's good is because it's technically faster than... Like, it's faster in, like, a cave, where going up and down the ladder is faster than running into the Pokemon.
Yes, that is...
But otherwise, yeah, on something like water, there is no benefit to resetting the route.
There's just no good way to reset the route.
Yeah.
From what I hear, Goldeen is not that bad.
Yeah, what is its shiny color?
Like a lighter version of this.
So it'll be like nigh impossible to get.
Pretty much.
Gray. It's one of those Pokemon.
I mean, Seaking is a little easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's more orange. Like, it's like a lighter orange.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Goldeen, you just basically can't fucking fail. And since in this game, it's a smaller Pokemon, I think that was an instant second animation. Fuck. I mean, it's an Ultra Ball.
That can still fail. Green can still fail.
Yes, it can, but... So this is the third hunt in, right? To this stream.
Yep. Well, if you count
sort of. I do kind of count Dratini, because I did shiny hunt it today.
Yeah. So it's on the
This
type.
is my third hunt today.
It's the third Pokemon on this stream.
Maybe that's not the second. I'm still having a hard time believing that Tangela, like, I heard that Tangela was, like, a really iffy hunt, but, man, I found that quick. Goldeen is not a hard hunt. But watch it take just as long as your team.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get this shit where I have 3 Magikarp and not one of them is Goldeen. Come on, I have like a 16 combo, thank you. Okay, now it's 16. I had 15, whatever. But I'm surprised the MCU doesn't have all their characters back.
Well, you have to understand.
Okay, the only one I may understand is Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. There's a reason why some of these characters... There's a reason why a lot of these characters were stuck in an infinite limbo. For Fox completely understood that X-Men was their biggest franchise, and the same with Sony, honestly. Sony and Fox were stuck in an infinite limbo, where they perfectly well knew these franchises make us a lot of money, and the way Marvel worded their contracts was, we get the rights back if every, like, I think it was 10 years, you don't make a new movie.
Yeah.
It may have been something shorter term than that, maybe 5 or 8 years or something, but it was, if you must make a movie if after an X number of years a new movie has not been made, we get the rights back. That was the contract. Marvel made those contracts because they didn't expect that they didn't
expect this level.
They didn't expect Disney to buy them. At the time, Marvel was almost bankrupt. That was their way of earning money. They got money for the franchises, and probably made some money on the movies, like in a lot, like from, like they might have had some revenue cut. I don't know, but it would be very small. But that saved them from bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Now Disney owns them. They want all the rights to all the properties. So, Fox says, okay, we have this movie franchise that makes us a lot of money. If we don't make a movie every 8 years or whatever, Disney gets all the rights back. We're going to make a movie every 8 years. Whether it's good or not, it doesn't matter. We just have to make a movie. They were never meant to be good. They were just meant to make money.
Yeah.
They were meant to be popular and keep the franchise in their hands, whether they were technically good or not. Same with Spider-Man. Sony perfectly well knows that Spider-Man is the biggest Marvel franchise outside of the Avengers. Which is, again, only the biggest franchise because of Endgame.
Yep.
So, otherwise, it's not even close. X-Men is the next closest franchise, and it's... Honestly, X-Men might do really well. Well, actually, probably Fantastic Four might beat Spider-Man if it's really good.
Oh, I believe
X-Men,
they're gonna make it as
a
good
Marvel
as
X-Men movie
possible.
might beat Spider-Man, but that's what it's gonna take. Iron Man is not actually that big of a franchise for Disney anymore.
I know.
So, neither is Captain America, technically. But, yeah, so... But the point is, Sony is never going to sell it. Because why would they sell something that makes them a lot of money, that they have a perpetual right to continue making movies for, without any... And Disney can't do anything. It's basically a free fuck you to Disney. Now, Disney realized that, so they bought Fox. They also wanted other things from Fox, so, yeah. Like, obviously, it was a win-win for them. So, they bought Fox to get rid of the problem. They can't buy Sony. A, because the regulators would not allow them to. That's just too much, one company owning too much. They can't buy Sony. So, they had to strike a deal with Sony. And so the agreement was, okay, we get to have Spider-Man in our universe, and you get to have Spider-Man in your universe, and the current deal basically is, we will finance the movies together, and the amount we finance is the percent of the profits we get from those movies. So I think it works in reverse, too. I think that Disney can finance the Sony-backed movies, like the Tom Hardy movie.
Yeah.
They can pay money to that and get some of the profits of that movie.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's backwards.
Here's the thing. Venom isn't technically Spider-Man, but it is Spider-Man villain, yes.
Well, yeah, and here's the way it's working for the MCU. Sony movies are not in the MCU.
Nope.
But the MCU is in Sony. Because I think officially they can have Tom Holland be in Venom movies.
Yeah, they're having Vulture and Morbius.
Yeah. But is it? I don't know if it's going to be the same actors. But
it is the same
I think
actor.
it can be.
It is the same actor.
Yeah. So it's...
But is it the same character?
Well, what? Oh, you're saying you don't know if the Vulture's character is going to play the Vulture? You just know that actor is going to be in it?
No. I knew it was going to be Vulture. but
you're saying
I don't
do
know,
you know
if
that
he's
vulture is going to
the
be
same vulture.
Yeah, from my understanding, the way Disney sees it, Sony movies are like Netflix movies or Netflix series. They don't. They're not. They don't count. They're not their movies. The way Sony sees it, the MCU is canon to their movies. So any Spider-Man movies made by the MCU are canon to their movies. So the Vulture, when they appear in the
Morbius,
Morbius, Vulture, any of those characters that appear in Venom movies will be the same characters from the MCU, with the same story, having fought Spider.
Okay.
But that we're not certain because they haven't done it yet, so we have no clue. But that's my closest understanding to the way that situation's working. The problem with NBC Universal is that NBC Universal is a completely different situation. NBC Universal made the first MCU movie.
What?
To make this the most clear, the original Hulk movie, which is canon to the MCU,
Wait,
was...
Hulk was first?
Yeah.
That was Iron Man.
Sure, it doesn't matter. The point is that the Hulk movie...
The only Hulk movie.
The only Hulk movie.
Mm-hmm.
The movie that introduced Bruce Banner, the current Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
That movie was financed by NBC Universal. And Marvel made a deal with them that gave them perpetual rights to be the financer of Hulk.
That Hulk movie is canon.
Sort of. But here's the point, though. That's the problem with the current Hulk situation. NBC has no reason to give up the rights to Hulk. Basically, anytime Disney wants to make a Hulk movie, they get to make the money directly. Disney gets scraps of their money. Disney wants to give NBC Universal no money. So the problem is that there is no incentive for NBC to make any agreement. And so Disney won't make movies of Hulk because that would mean NBC has to pay for them.
That bounced right off of Goldeen.
So yeah, Hulk is in a perpetual... Their characters can appear in other people's movies, but they can't star in movies.
Well, Hulk can't star in another standalone movie.
Yes, and I'm assuming that it's the same for She-Hulk and other Hulk characters.
She-Hulk's getting a Disney Plus series.
Yes. But, yeah, I don't fully know how that's gonna work, but...
It's not a movie.
Yeah, there's some... Yeah, there might be some loopholes to say TV shows are not movies, but
yeah,
outside of that...
It's a technicality.
But yeah, unless it's only Hulk, the character, and no one else in his franchise, yeah, that's that. And Namor is actually even more fucked up because it's not even just NBC Universal. There's like, apparently according to Feige, there is some like older contracts that still are over Namor. That basically it's just a fucking not like
a mess.
Yeah, it's a mess. That even Disney is not currently aware of who fully has the rights to Namor and who to even have deals with. It gets that fucked up.
It bounced off of Goldeen again.
Let me look up. Let me see if we can find information on MCU.
It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Namor rights.
It's gonna be funny because I bet you they're just gonna put in Namor just because they're like, fuck it. Not to break under the sea with him. handle it by not handling it. Let Namor handle it. This is the last Goldeen.
Yeah, there's some unconfirmed reports, basically.
Okay.
So it's unclear. This was in January 7th of 2020. This is last year. And it's saying that there are rumors that Marvel now has the full rights to it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there was... Yeah, people are assuming that Namor is going to be the villain of Panther 2.
Maybe? But here's the thing, Namor's not technically a villain.
Yeah, but you don't have to be a villain. You don't have to be evil to be the antagonist.
I guess. Like, the whole point of Namor's character, well, one point was Namor and Black Panther fought over Susan Storm. Like, you know who that is, right?
I'm sorry, I'm barely paying attention to you right now.
Susan Storm?
Yes, I know who Susan Storm is.
Black Panther and Namor fought over her.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny if that's gonna be what's gonna happen in Wakanda Forever. Because that's the official title of the next Black Panther movie.
Yeah, they even mentioned the Disney Plus series as a potential that might have happened. It's the fact that Marvel hasn't announced it.
Oh.
It's like, why? Because what, Marvel wouldn't want to talk about that? That would, like, I don't think NBC's gonna be like, now you can't tell people, you have the full rights.
I mean, to be fair, Namor is one of the first mutants in the comics.
Yeah.
He's a mutant.
Interesting.
So, to me, when they announced we aren't talking about mutants today, that's them saying, oh yeah, we had Namor.
What?
Let me see if the view is better.
What? This doesn't make any fucking sense. This article makes no fucking sense. According to this, like, this is the line they say in this line. They're talking about the Hulk, and Namor's rights might be back at Marvel, and they say this. They're talking about Namor for a minute. Because they're talking about Namor being a character the fans have been dying to see with the Avengers. And they say, even though he may not get his own solo movie due to the success of Aquaman, the potential of him being a friend or foe is overwhelmingly exciting. It's like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, Aquaman was successful, therefore Namor isn't going to have a solo movie? What, like,
What's with that?
what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you think Disney's not going to make a solo movie of a character because it's too similar to Aquaman? No! They're more likely to make a solo movie because they can see people liked Aquaman, and therefore would want
to outdo Aquaman.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, oh, this other character that's similar to Aquaman had a successful movie, so therefore Disney isn't gonna make a solo... What the fuck are you talking about?
I guess they're saying they don't think Marvel could make a better movie than Aquaman with Namor. I want Disney to just immediately trump whoever said that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This was in 2013. Universal owned the rights to Namor.
Huh?
In 2014, Feige said, Marvel owns the rights to the character, but there are older contracts and entanglements preventing them from making a solo film on them. And he said no more on it.
So he has the rights to the character, just not the rights to the movie?
What it sounds like is that Namor had a similar problem to Hulk. They had the character rights, not the distribution rights.
To me, that makes sense if they put
But
him...
they didn't have a complete control either.
Then it'd make more sense to put him in Wakanda forever.
Yeah. Exactly, if that's how that works.
Yeah, Marvel, one thing you should not do is kill Namor. They killed...
It's an earthquake under the ocean. We can handle it by not handling it. It's just... Who the fuck cares? Oh, it's great. According to this, the in-game writers debunked the Namor theory. So apparently that has nothing to fucking do with Namor, even though, what the fuck would it have to do with? If it's not Namor.
I guess it's just a random earthquake under the sea.
There's no way they'd come up with a random line of, there's an underwater earthquake off the coast of Africa, and somebody saying, how are you handling it? It's like, we're handling it by not handling it. It's just a fucking underwater earthquake. Like, there's no reason they'd make that statement if it wasn't
be lying
somewhat
to Black
important.
Widow. And they're in like the middle of a war with Namor.
But I'm saying the writers themselves are like, no, that's not where we're going with this. But where would they be going with it? If that's not where you're going with it, what would it be?
That's a perfect tagline right there.
What the hell else in all of the MCU would be underwater in the middle of the fucking Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Africa? Nothing!
I guess a shield base, but...
Yeah! And you know what that shield base is? Fucking Atlantis! Like,
yeah, the shield outpost.
Yeah! So what else is it? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's... What?
I think the writers are just lying to us because they're not supposed to say. Like, I don't know of any other, like, water-based MCU characters besides Namor. I mean, there's Hydro Man, but they already kind of did that in Homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
And they referenced Hydro Man. Like, he exists in the MCU somewhere. Like, that's a...
Yeah, there are the movies.
Like,
in order. Key release dates of MCU. Black Widow. Eternals. The real Yeah, Shang-Chi and the real, actual, not fake at all,
Legend of the Ten Rings.
yeah, what the fuck's his name? I keep forgetting his name.
Mandarin.
Yeah, the real, actual, not fake at all Mandarin. Multiverse of Madness. Thor...
11.
4?
4.
Spider-Man 3. And Black Panther 2.
Yeah, Black
Which
Panther.
is hilariously still called Black Panther 2 and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It actually puts both.
Yeah.
Which is like, what?
I guess they're still deciding whether to call it Black Panther Forever or Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think they're gonna do in Spider-Man Homecoming?
What?
For, like, villain-wise.
Oh, sorry, you said Homecoming.
Sorry, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. See, the thing is, they don't even necessarily have to have a villain. The entire plot of the movie is just that Spider-Man's been revealed. They literally could just have a movie that has no villain, where it's just about Spider-Man coming to terms with being revealed.
I bet you people are trying to hunt him down, so they hire Kraven to hunt him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they will have a villain, though, so ignoring that they could not have a villain.
I predict...
Are there any other big assassins in the MCU? They hired Deadpool.
I was about to say Deadpool. They could introduce Deadpool that way, and that's how they get the Deadpool
That'd be
Spider-Man
weird.
team up to happen against Kraven. Ooh, imagine that.
So, hold on. You think that what they're gonna do is that somebody hires Kraven to hunt Spider-Man. So what? Spider-Man goes to Nick Fury and it's like, they're hunting me down. Yeah, they're hunting me down. What the hell am I supposed to do?
No, he doesn't go to Nick Fury. He finds Deadpool.
No,
or Deadpool finds him.
No, that's what I was gonna say. They go to Nick Fury and like, what do you do? What do I do? And it's like, don't worry, we got a guy for this.
Here's the thing: Nick Fury actually does not like Deadpool canonically.
That's fair. To be fair, neither does
Wolverine.
No, I was gonna say neither does Namor and Wakanda like each other. Like, they have animosity. Not sure why, but they do.
Remember, it was just over that whole plot point was over Susan Storm, but we'd have to see Susan Storm in order for that plot point.
Apparently, it's like it's a long running thing. It's not even just a Susan Storm thing.
Really?
They just canonically don't like those two kingdoms. Just canonically hate each other. Although Namor does really like Doctor Strange, which is why people are like, so he's gonna appear in Multiverse of Madness, right?
Maybe.
Because you're doing all the weird shit, you might as well. He's right there. Just do it.
But, yeah, I'm predicting 3 things.
Uh-huh.
1, they do Venom and Carnage. 2...
Wait, oh, you're saying
villains for
okay.
Spider-Man.
Well, here's a good question. So, I don't think they're gonna do Venom and Carnage. Here's the thing. Disney's kind of in a corner here with some of these characters. The problem is they have to go against the fact that they've already done a lot of these characters before. Yeah. So it's like, how many it's like, that's the problem with Green Goblin. Like, Green Goblin's a common character, but they've not brought him back because we've already seen that multiple times.
I mean, they have to bring him back at some point.
Yeah, but that's the question of when. When do they bring him back? I think it'd be more interesting if they don't introduce him until Miles Morales shows up.
They could do Miles Morales for...
all the villains that Spider-Man's already done, they're just like, we'll just do them as Miles Morales villains instead. Let's bring Doc Ock back for him. We'll bring, well, actually, that'd just be the plot of, that's just the plot of Spider-Man.
My second prediction is Sinister Six.
Yeah. Isn't the Sinister Six just a team up of all the villains? They're not... Sinister Six isn't just a group, it's just like his villains.
Sinister Six is a group of 6 Spider-Man villains that team up.
Yeah.
normally led by either the Goblin or Otto Octavius.
Yeah, Doc
but
Ock.
it looks like in the MCU it could be led by the Vulture.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't even have 6 villains we've been introduced to yet.
Scorpion, Vulture, Mysterio, Hydro Man.
Wait, which one was Hydro Man?
I mean, they referenced Hydro Man, that's why I'm counting him.
Wasn't that the
that
Mysterio bit?
That was a Mysterio bit, but they actually looked it up, and they reference a guy, the guy. This guy got water powers, and...
Well, yeah. But what I'm saying is that, like...
he can show up.
Yeah, but it would be weird for him to show up because randomly it's just like, I thought you were a fake. I thought you were just a Mysterio guy. Oh, no, I actually do exist, and I also hate you. Like, it'd just be a bit out of the blue.
Shocker.
You're pushing really hard at this.
And the Tinkerer. They got 6.
I don't think so. It's too fucking short.
No, they only have 6 villains.
Yeah.
In this group.
No. I know it's only 6 villains. I'm just saying. I don't think a lot of the villains are big enough for them to do the Sinister Six yet. I think they'll wait on a couple other villains. They'd probably wait on like a Doc Ock or a Green Goblin or a couple other big villains and then do it. That is all I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna do.
Well,
Green
I know
Goblin,
there's
Sinister
just
Six
been
yet.
a heavy push for the Sinister Six in the movies.
Yeah, it's fair. But
yeah, my third assumption, and probably the most likely, since Spider-Man is pretty much being hunted by the police and the public eye, I bet 100% that it's going to be Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah. Hold on, I have to look up something.
They could also introduce White Tiger that way.
Hold on, I have to search a character because I'm pretty certain they could do something really fucking weird, but I have to make sure. Wait, what?
Honestly, guys, I'm just happy. I don't care if I don't find Shiny Goldeen. I got my Shiny Tangela and my Dratinis. I'm good. I'm happy for today. Unfortunately, I don't have a Shiny Goldeen in Pokemon Go, so this is how I'm just gonna have to hunt it.
Oh, right. Gotcha. I was like, sorry, I'm looking up information about J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, he's related, this is J. Jonah Jameson, Jr. specifically, is related to Peter Parker. Because at some points in the comics, Aunt May marries J. Jonah Jameson Sr.
Wait, what?
So J. Jonah Jameson is Junior, is the head of the Daily Bugle. In some versions of the comics, when Uncle Ben dies, Aunt May marries J. Jonah Jameson Sr.
I don't see that happening.
Not in this one, because in this one, J. Jonah Jameson's so old that he's like basically Aunt May's grandfather. Because in this universe, Aunt May is somehow still a teenager, and J. Jonah Jameson's like 150 years old. It's like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, she's in her 50s.
Yeah, like, she looks like she's only 40, though. But yeah, like, she looks like, yeah, are we talking the actor or the character? Because I know the actor
Both.
Yeah, but I don't think the character's actually 50, is she?
I'm pretty sure she is.
But regardless, yeah, J. Jonah Jameson Jr., the Daily Bugle guy, is like 80 in this universe.
Yeah, and I don't see that happening, especially if they're going the Happy route.
No.
Like, if Aunt May's gonna get with Happy. Honestly, I'd be happy for Happy. I'm fine with that. Mr. Stark, smells like a new car in here. But no,
So I'm trying to look up things about J. Jonah Jameson Jr.
Oh, they could go the Scorpion route. They were kind of setting that up. Like, do you remember at the end of Homecoming? The guy with the Scorpion tattoo on his neck?
Could be.
Because here's the thing, J. Jonah Jameson is the one who hired Scorpion to go capture Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What if
Could
they
do it.
What if they do Scorpion and Kraven the Hunter? That could lead to the Sinister Six.
Wait, fucking what? John Jameson was Carnage at one point?
JJ's son?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
What? Okay, so there you go. That's what they're gonna do. They're either gonna do Scorpion or they're gonna have his son be Carnage. Because why the fuck not? Why the fuck not?
JJ's son usually is lost in space.
Yeah, he's an astronaut.
So we're probably gonna find him in like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Carnage shows up in Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I'm saying JJ's son.
That's what I'm saying. But the symbiote is from space. That's why he becomes Carnage.
Carnage was born on Earth.
What? Okay.
Carnage is a extension of Venom that was separated from Venom. Venom himself is from space, but Carnage was technically born on Earth.
Except in the Sony universe where it's not the case.
No, I believe that's going to be the case too.
Because Carnage already showed up.
No, Cletus Cassidy.
No, fuck that shit. You are not gonna try to tell me that the character showed up and said there's going to be Carnage and he wasn't already Carnage. That's literally impossible. It is literally impossible he's not already a symbiote.
In that scene, he wasn't.
That's bullshit. There is no fucking way on Earth he would say that unless he was already the symbiote. Like, you can say, but it was just
moment, maybe.
Yeah, it was just him being like, as a clue that he's gonna be Carnage. No, fuck that shit. He would not say that if he wasn't already the symbiote Carnage.
I mean, to be fair,
Bullshit.
on Sony's part, I think he's gonna make a good Carnage.
I'm not saying he won't, but I'm saying that there's no way he isn't already the symbiote in that scene. There is no way he'd say that otherwise.
Like, they'd have to reshoot that scene in the next movie for that to be the case, but they won't.
Now I just have to look up the fucking now I'm just gonna look up the damn Carnage because I just don't want to believe you.
Carnage is not from space. Maybe in some iterations, but
Yeah, that's what I'm actually looking at.
But the Carnage in most iterations came from Venom.
Yeah.
While Venom was on Earth.
Yep, Cletus Cassidy. And Norman Osborn, because of course he did. Of course Green Goblin at one point was Carnage for no damn reason.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like pretty much in all versions he was an offspring of Venom. It's actually, I guess, technically Venom's son.
Yes.
In the most direct statement. Yeah, they could just retcon that. They could just make him not be Venom's son. And just be like, no, he's just a different symbiote.
They could.
So. But yeah, like, I'm just saying it would make perfect sense that J. Jonah Jameson Jr.'s kid, the astronaut, is lost in space and just runs into damn symbiotes that just infect him. It would make perfect sense that that's how Carnage became a thing. Because the symbiotes are in space. He's lost in space. They find him.
If anything, that's going to make him Venom.
That's true. They could just do that route too. Because Venom's not in this universe, so. That'd be really weird though, because then they'd retcon Sony entirely. I don't know how that works in their contract, if they can do that. I'm assuming they can.
I'm assuming since they have the rights to use Spider-Man, they have the rights to use any character they damn want.
No, I'm not saying they don't have the rights to use the character. I'm just wondering if... What I'm wondering is if in the background, the deal is, you can use any character, but it has to be the same character. Like
the same
can
actor.
Marvel have a different Venom from Tom Hardy's Venom?
To be fair, Tom Hardy ain't a bad
He's
Venom.
not, but that's what I'm wondering. Is that part of the deal? Where they can have Venom as long as it's Tom Hardy's Venom.
Let me tell you.
Because that's the question I'm wondering.
Well, I guess we see when Venom gets into the MCU.
Yeah.
Because they're completely avoiding Venom right now.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, that would be an interesting way to introduce the symbiotes, is make them a Guardians of the Galaxy villain. And have them
be infected by JJ's son.
Not even just JJ's son, but because they're a spacefaring race, have the Guardians find them first. And just one makes its way to Earth. That would be an interesting way to introduce them.
Yeah.
Because, well, here's the thing. In the MCU, is Spider-Man technically a symbiote? Is that even a thing in this universe?
What do you mean?
Like, never mind. Like, what I'm saying is, are the symbiotes even a thing so far? Like, I don't think they've even been introduced, right?
Have not been referenced.
Yeah, like, they haven't even referenced it. So, like, for all we know, they're just not even gonna do them. They should, but, like, I don't know. See, the thing of the MCU is very good about cleaning up the comics, in a sense. Because the comics have, like, a lot of conflictory history. It's just like... I'm also not being very clear about what the fuck I'm talking about, guys, so my apologies.
Yeah, like, you're saying, like, they've never had, like, a continuous, like, main timeline?
Well, no, they don't. That's just how that's how these things work. They do that on purpose. Because if you make a continuous timeline, it has two main problems. Think about Dragon Ball.
I mean, that's what they're doing with the MCU, and it's working out fine.
Well, just wait. Think about Dragon Ball for a second. Because Dragon Ball and Marvel comics and DC comics have very similar properties. So, what is the fundamental problem with Dragon Ball? Power scope creep. The problem is that Goku started out fighting, relatively low-level thugs, bandits, and general, small-time villains. The Red Ribbon Army was the biggest threat he fought, which is just a gang, basically. They were a criminal organization. It was like fighting Team Rocket. They then go into Dragon Ball Z, where his threats are alien races, intergalactic, basically the Red Ribbon Army again, where they created a bioweapon specifically designed to kill Goku, followed by an intergalactic creature whose sole creation was to destroy the universe, basically.
And was all magic.
Yeah, and was magical, because it was created by Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
Yep.
Yeah. So, then we hit GT and Super, where their villains are...
The Red Ribbon Army in space.
Yeah, GT was the Red Ribbon Army in space, again, because, yeah. So, Red Ribbon Army in space.
And then the Dragon Balls themselves.
Yeah, the literally the power of magic itself in the universe. And in Super, it's even fucking worse, because it's literally other universes and God. You literally cannot go any higher stakes. They have hit the ceiling. There is nowhere to go.
Yeah, but that's why I predict Super is going to be a long one.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Where can you go now? Nowhere. Unless they kill Zeno, in which case, where's there to go above Zeno?
Below.
Yeah, you can
find
only
the
go down.
opposite of Zeno.
Yeah.
The Grim Reaper of Zeno.
Well, at that point, they're just fighting,
Then again, I don't know too much about Moro, and that might be who Moro is.
No.
But...
Again, at that point, they're just fighting,
I'm pretty sure Moro is just an absorption villain.
Yeah. No, what the fuck is, What the fuck is the, Xenoverse villain? First one.
Oh,
I never remember his name. Yeah, Demigra. Yeah. So at that point, they're just fighting Demigra.
Well, Demigra, I don't think ever sought for Zeno. I don't even know if he knew Zeno existed.
No, I'm just saying you're talking the opposite of Zeno. That's basically the closest thing you're getting is Demigra.
I mean,
at that point, you're just doing
among all the characters, outside of Dragon Ball Heroes, maybe.
Yeah.
That could be canon.
Yeah.
But no, that's the Supreme Kai of Times, villain. That's when you just go into the Xenoverse arc, honestly.
Yeah. But then they probably will, honestly. I would not be surprised if Akira Toriyama isn't just like, why the fuck not? Let's just do that. He's already made the characters for it.
If he hits Super's end.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But you see the problem is what happens when you face the literal creator god of the... when you go up against the literal creator god of the universe and there is nowhere above to go. You hit the DC universe. You hit, we have to multiverse it. We have to create infinite timelines of infinite Gokus fighting whatever the fuck we want. That's why Crisis on Infinite Earths and that's why that amount of universes exists. It's so the writers can just do whatever the fuck they want. If they want to have Goku face Cooler again, but this time, Golden Cooler, but not be in the same universe as Golden Frieza, they can just do that. If they want to have him fight Bibbidi, they fucking can. If they want him to have him travel back in time and, kill his own father, they can. They can do whatever the fuck they want, because that's the point of having infinite Earths.
Episode of Bardock and Bardock's movie is officially decanonized.
Yes.
As of Broly Super.
Yes, but that's the point. Is that in Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama sets the canon. He says, there is one timeline, this is canon. In the DCEU, there is no one timeline. Every single timeline is canon. including the ones that other timelines remove. Like, all the timelines before Crisis on Infinite Earths are still canon. Everything is canon. There is no uncanoning things. Because that's how DC works, and that's how Marvel works. The DCEU isn't the canon. It is the current version of the canon we're focusing on.
Yeah, the DCEU is going to have a Flashpoint and Crisis on Infinite Earths movie incredibly quickly.
Yeah. So, like, again, we're focusing on Earth 616.
Yep, and MCU.
Yeah. So eventually, Marvel will just get to the point where they hit the ceiling, and they just focus on a different Earth. They'll focus on Earth 617, or 389, or whatever the fuck Earth they want to.
I mean, that's when they do the Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah.
They could do that with the third movie, but I don't think they're going to do Spider-Verse yet.
I don't think they're going to do Spider-Verse at all. I think they're just going to... I think that it's more likely Disney will just say that Spider-Verse is canon. They'll just be like, fuck it, these movies are canon. I don't think Disney could do a better Spider-Verse than Spider-Verse, to be honest. That movie is pretty fucking perfect as is. Like,
I know they're going to have a live-action Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah. But... yeah, it's... I don't know. See, Disney's gonna have the same problem as with Spider-Verse as they're gonna have a Deadpool. Of... you have these characters that were either done perfectly in 2D or perfectly done in a rated R version that you're now gonna try to bring into your 3D PG-13. And it's like, yeah, how the hell are you gonna make Deadpool work in the MCU?
They said they'll keep it rated R, but...
no. They said they would continue making rated R Deadpool if there was if people wanted them. They didn't say they were canon to the MCU. In fact, I'm pretty certain they're not canon to the MCU.
No, that's not what I meant. Like,
yes.
That's what I meant.
Right.
They were going to continue making rated R Deadpool movies.
But...
I didn't say they were canon.
No, I know, but that's not the question I'm asking. The question I'm asking is, what happens when, inevitably, Disney wants to put Deadpool into the MCU as well? Because X-Men's going to be in the MCU, and Deadpool not being in the MCU as well is just impossible. They have to put him in. How are they going to make a PG-13 version of Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool the perfect Deadpool? What can they possibly do when Deadpool is a character fundamentally meant to be rated R?
Yes, less sex.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how they're going to do it.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's the question I'm getting to, is... they're going to have to do a new interpretation of the character, and I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if they can make it work. I believe in Disney. Disney and Marvel have done very well at their movies. They are all very good movies. There are some movies that I don't know if they can do better than the original movies, though. I don't know if they can do a better Spider-Verse. I don't know if they can do a better PG-13 Deadpool. I don't know. They haven't done it yet, and I don't know if they can do it. So I just have to wait and see when they eventually do it. Because, like, it's gonna be a direct comparison we have to make, because
Deadpool
it's right there.
But here's the thing, maybe Deadpool can just hop in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
He could. That's the thing. With Multiverse of Madness, I don't want to say Multiverse of Madness is basically the Flashpoint, because it's not. It is not like Flashpoint, but it's...
but it's effectively Spider-Verse.
It's opening up that level of what the fuck. Yeah, they could just bring in Madam Web in that movie, and that would make sense. Here's the thing. Wanda is canonically going to be in that movie, right?
Yes.
They could just fucking bring Quicksilver back.
I think that's how they're going to bring him back.
Yeah, they could just do that. That's the point.
That's
they
probably
could
how
just
they bring
just
Vision
do
back
it.
too.
They could bring Vision back. Yeah, exactly. They could just do it. They could bring in, like, Deadpool from those rated R movies and just do it. Like, that's... Multiverse of Madness is a Pandora's box of Disney can do whatever the fuck they want in this movie, and there's no canon that could argue against it. It could just happen. Hell, they could they could bring in Green Lantern for all the fuck I know they could do. Like, they could do almost literally anything. It could a Pandora's box of whatever the fuck they want.
People want a DC and Marvel crossover movie, but
it's not going to be that one. If they did that, it's not going to be that one. I mean, hello, Drowning Dwarf and
hello.
Raiders.
Yeah, you guys missed it. We found Shiny Dratini and Tangela earlier. We're looking for Goldeen now.
You have jumped into the middle of us having weird conversations about DC Marvel crossovers and like potential like things in future movies.
I've heard a lot of people say they wanted DC.
Of course people want to see a DC Marvel crossover.
Yeah. I mean, that technically happened once in the comics.
It happened once.
And never again, because there was some BS happening about that. Oh, cool. I have
Martha.
2 in this game.
I don't want to see a crossover. See, I'm interested. I would be interested in it. I don't know how it'd work.
I'd be interested in it, but I don't... Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't know what they would do.
The problem is
that the DCEU that we have right now is questionable.
It's darker and edgier than Marvel, and it wouldn't make for a good crossover.
And here's the thing, I don't like that.
Do you know where Sabrina's gym? Like where it's at?
Yeah.
In Celadon City.
If this helps, I'm going to my map. Where's the map?
At 4th
there
row.
It is. I'm tired and I can't see things.
It's only been
right
2
there.
hours.
Pretty sure it's this.
It's right there.
Yeah, the Saffron City. Okay, but yeah, Shiny Goldeen is not impossible to see. Like, I have to really,
it's small, but it's not hard to see.
I have to really pay attention to the sparkles, you know.
Yeah,
sparkle.
But yeah, I don't think that's anything that's seriously on the table.
Here's the thing: if they do the Marvel DC crossover, I don't want it to be done now.
No, it is not something that's on the table right now, and it's
I
probably
don't
not
think it
something...
ever will.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
want it
that...
to be.
Well, here's the thing. I think the reason it was on the table when it happened was because Marvel Comics was not owned by Disney, and
yeah, weren't they their own studio?
They were their
own
company,
yeah.
So there wasn't really any risk of like, oh, this crossover is gonna impair us in some way. But I think that Warner Brothers has a legitimate reason of like, we don't want to do a movie crossover with Disney.
Yeah, I remember something about in Stan Lee's notes on that comic book that he did not like it.
That's fair.
From my understanding.
I mean, to be fair, he probably wasn't as involved in it as he wanted to be. So I can imagine that he's not going to like it.
Yeah, I don't think he wrote a lot of anything in there.
Yeah.
I think he only wrote his notes.
Yeah.
I don't know who wrote
probably the DC team.
No. It wasn't even them. I think it was
a third-party
team that they're like, okay, you're going to handle this.
That's interesting if so.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not something that I think seriously is ever going to be on the table. Unless Warner Brothers loses the rights to DC or Disney loses the rights to Marvel.
Under the table. Everything is under the table.
I mean, that might be fair, but the franchises are very much on top of the table right now.
You're not even getting the reference I'm making.
No, I don't, but I'm going along anyways.
Yeah, you've not seen John Wick yet.
No, I've not seen John Wick yet. I really should watch John Wick, but...
I know, you don't like your gore.
I don't like gore, and the pencil scene really is...
That's only the second movie.
Yeah.
That's only the second movie.
But there's equivalent scenes in all of them, I hear. Like, not, like, of equivalent gore.
You could maybe make it through the first one.
Yeah, like, it's, I'll do what I can, though.
Yeah, the
Because everything about those movies are like, I would love these movies, but I've just never gotten to them.
Whenever I go back to Walmart, I'm buying them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just get the John Wick trilogy.
Yeah, it's there.
They actually call it that?
They do have it, yeah.
Great. Of course they have it. Why am I not surprised? Of course that exists.
I mean, it was literally the day I was gonna buy it. I saw that they had GT Complete Series. I'm like, well,
wait, what? What is that?
Yeah, they had the complete GT, Dragon Ball GT.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, gotcha.
So I was picking between GT and John Wick, and I'm like, instantly.
In all honesty, I don't even know why they made the GT Complete Series, because they only had 2 box sets to begin with. It wasn't really that much different.
They only honestly needed 1 set.
Like, yeah, it's like, I could understand a box set that was like
not
the
even
entire
kidding,
Dragon Ball Z Complete
Not
Series.
even kidding. Dragon Ball Z, some of the discs have longer length, like, episodes than GT.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I'm pretty sure one of them is like 122 through...
Thank you for the follow, Viral
Thank you
Light.
for the follow. It's like 122 through like 130 something.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And on GT's disc, it's like... I'm pretty sure one of the episodes is like 23 through like 26.
Yeah. It's something stupid like that.
Like, I'm pretty sure they did that purposely so they could make 2 box sets.
Yes. Oh yeah, they absolutely did. GT barely needed 1 box set.
Yeah, seriously.
It's not that long. So yeah, no. But even still, I'm surprised they even made a compact version, because it's just like, yeah, it wasn't necessary, but it was only 2 to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, Dragon Ball is 5 box sets. Z is what, 7 or 9? I think that's
10.
9. Yeah, or 10, something like that. It's like, it's
9 or 10, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that needs a single box set.
I never see the entirety of Z at Walmart anymore.
No, they don't.
I think I saw it there before.
Probably find it online.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can buy all of them individually on Walmart, I believe.
Yeah,
like
but they cycle
online.
through them. Oh yeah, online, yes. But online,
but
is just
I don't like
eBay.
I don't like to wait for Walmart to cycle through the entirety of Z.
Yeah, no.
I never see Dragon Ball.
No.
I have only seen Dragon Ball sold at our Walmart once.
Yeah, but just about everyone forgets about Dragon Ball.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to buy that online.
Yeah.
Super, I was disappointed. They only sold 1 disc at our Walmart. Well,
Yeah.
1 case. They sold like part. They sold. I think they sold the entirety of the Trunks arc in like 2 boxes.
Yeah.
But they only did 1 box at a time. There was no complete like Dragon Ball Super ever at Walmart.
No. Well, I mean, it's not even done yet, so.
No, it's as of the Super movie. Before that, they were technically done up to the tournament power.
Yeah, but I'm saying the box sets came out like 10 years after all of Z was done. They didn't have box sets until then. It's just like, until Super is entirely 100% a finished series and they've moved on to the next one, they're not going to have box sets.
Also, I'm very unsure of how to get the Infinity Saga for Marvel, going back to talking about Marvel. Like, I know the Infinity Saga came out, like, in November or something, but I saw that...
Oh, the movie box set?
Yeah, the movie box set.
I don't buy it online? I don't know.
Well, here's the problem with it. I saw it on Amazon for, like, $200.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, $280-something.
Uh-huh.
$300.
Sure.
I thought that was stupid. I'm like, no, I remember the price, because the price that they were advertising when they first sold that in stores, only $70.
Yep, that's about right.
Now it's $280 on Amazon. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
That'd be because it's not in stores anymore.
Yeah, and I honestly don't want to buy all the movies individually.
Honestly, it'd be more worthwhile to do that.
Yeah,
they would cost much less for exactly the same thing.
Or get a different, like, complete set.
Yeah.
If there is one.
Yeah, I don't think there is, but yeah, it's... Yeah, and sometimes you just have to deal with the annoyance. I was lucky enough to finally get the Yu-Gi-Oh! Box set. Even though I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh! In years, I just wanted to... I didn't want to throw it out, but I didn't want to have all the DVDs and VHS tapes sitting around, so I'm just like, I just like the full DVD set, please. And it's like, yeah, $250 or some shit, but it's like, yeah, there's like 3,000 discs here.
So you think it would be worth it for me to get the Infinity Saga for like $200 something?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that I did it for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I didn't have all the things, and buying them all individually would cost way more. In your case, buying them would probably cost less. So if so, buy them individually.
Because, I mean, here's the problem with the MCU movies at Walmart. Like, going in there physically, I just don't find all the MCU movies.
No. Yeah.
Like, I find most of them. Like, I find maybe half of it.
Yeah.
But no, I don't find all.
No, you're gonna... Yeah, there's gonna always be movies that aren't at Walmart or wherever you buy them. Because they'll just either be out of them, or they've stopped selling them due to not, no longer that much, sales. All depends. Anyways, guys, it's been 2 hours. We're going to run the second of the 2 ads we run during these streams, and we'll be right back.
How much longer we got?
45 minutes.
So I was right. We are going to be here for like 1 hour.
Yeah, about.
Good Agua. Okay. I still don't like the smallness of the pond, but it's much better than Dratini.
Yeah, this is much bigger than Dratini. Because Dratini's about half this width, isn't it?
Yeah. And also, I don't mind breaking the combo for Goldeen.
Yeah.
Because I can easily just...
Oh yeah, you could. Not that there's really anything in here that you break it for, except for, I guess, Seeking. So it's not like there's much to break it on. Because there's nothing here we haven't caught, right? Even in the grass?
No.
Yeah, so it'd just be Seeking
or Goldeen. The only
Goldeen.
thing I need on this route is Seeking or Goldeen.
Yeah, so...
We have everything else.
So yeah, shouldn't be that, Yeah, there shouldn't be anything to cause problems.
Because of the ease of the chaining, I don't see a problem. But this is my problem with Goldeen. We're shiny hunting on water.
Yes.
So this might be another Pokemon I have to shiny hunt on screen. Just because it's on fucking water. Because I'm literally just waiting for it to despawn. Like, this is what I did with Dratini.
I mean, you could do your method of just running into them. Like... Because again, if it's not like they're gonna respawn or something, you basically just running into them just means you're.
I guess there's a fairness to this because I didn't do this with Dratini because not a lot of them spawned, and there wasn't enough room to maneuver around the Pokemon I didn't want to encounter.
Yeah.
So in this one case, there is room to maneuver. Okay, I will just do the thing. I'm okay.
Yeah, that at least gives you something to do. Because, yeah, otherwise it's just kind of sitting around being like, nah, well...
Even though I think this is a better method, I still don't like doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's not a good, like, on-camera method.
Yeah.
Off-camera, this would be flawless. But...
Flawless victory.
On camera, I got a problem with it. It just wastes so much time.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up the comparison of the shiny to the normal, just so that we can see so I can see the difference.
It's like a light orange. Like it is not that much different.
Thanks, game. First image, Magikarp.
Yeah, thanks.
Second image, Suicune. Third image, Pikachu. Fourth image is a sheet of shinies, none of which are Goldeen. None of these are Goldeen. Why is it I type in Goldeen shiny versus normal, and the thing I get is no Goldeens?
Look up Shiny Goldeen on Pokenib.
I'll just look up Goldeen on Bulbapedia. Or all the sprites.
Yeah, either or.
Yeah. Because clearly, looking up just an image that shows the Goldeen normal.
Because I don't think Shiny Goldeen exists in Pokemon Go yet, though.
Yeah. Game data, blah 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 blah. Are sprites in game data? I think it's... Sprites Gen 3, Gen 7 sprites.
By the way, guys, I will despawn Seaking. I will. That wasn't it, was it?
The fact that you don't know is a problem.
No, it wasn't it. It just had like a shine when it spawned in.
Yeah.
Weird.
It is literally. Yeah, you're right. It's like, one is dark orange, one is light orange. It's so the same.
Yeah. I will despawn Seaking since we don't have it. So I will run into all Seaking and Goldeen I see.
Yeah. Hello, Goldeen. Goodbye, Goldeen. I like how they're called Goldeen, but they're not gold, they're orange.
Oh, they're a type of goldfish.
I mean, yeah, but goldfish aren't gold either.
But they shine like gold, so that's where they get the name from.
I guess. I'd say koi are shinier than goldfish. At that point, why don't we call koi goldfish?
Koi.
To be fair, Seaking basically is a koi.
Well, I think that's what Goldeen is modeled after.
Well, Goldeen's a goldfish. Seaking, I don't remember if it's based specifically on a koi.
I think it's a carp.
I can look that up.
I'm pretty sure it's a carp of sorts.
No, it's Magikarp. Yeah, let's look that up. Let's see. Seaking. Seaking Pokemon. So let's go down to the trivia. That's interesting. Seaking and Goldeen are the only Pokemon that can learn Waterfall through level up. Huh. So that's actually a level up move for them. Origin, Seaking's based on Goldfish. Specifically, Shubuken Goldfish breeds.
Yep.
Alright. I'd still say it looks kind of koi-like, but okay, what do I know?
I mean, it's because
I'm not a biologist.
It's the colors.
It is. Well, it's also the fact that Koi are known for being much more... Like... I don't even know how to describe it. It's not even the multicoloredness, it's the fact that the goldfish are... I'm just gonna look up goldfish versus Koi. Honestly, to be fair, Koi are basically just giant goldfish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, do you think they're gonna put in Mega Evolution? I've been hearing a lot of
here's the thing
about that.
I think they're not going to tell us until I don't think we're gonna find out until it happens. From the looks of it, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah,
because here's the thing. So far, all we know about it is what we've been shown, and the limited stuff we've been shown about it seems to show that it's gonna be a very direct port.
Yeah, that's my view on it. I think it's just gonna be a completely direct port, no change.
Yeah.
Except that I think both of the games are gonna include content from Platinum.
That is yeah. They probably will. So yeah, they'll basically be platinum. They'll have some platinum content. They might. Here's the thing. They might not even do the normal thing they do with like remakes. Because normally the remake, like a remake game, will have like the stuff from that generation in it as well. So Mega Evolutions appeared in the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah.
Because they appeared during that generation.
So you think they might do Gigantamax?
No, I'm saying they probably won't do that. In fact, I think the Pokemon Company might have even said they aren't doing that specifically. Or Game Freak might have said specifically that's not happening. But that's the one that you'd normally think they do, because it's during this generation. This generation's thing is Gigantamax and Dynamax, so that'd be the one they do.
The only other thing I can think of is they could do Mysticals found in the wild.
Yeah, but again, the big thing about Dynamax is that's a specifically Galar thing. It only happens in Galar. Whereas all the other ones, the Z Crystals and Mega Evolutions, were not specific to those regions. They just happened there. But they were viewed more as like this happens everywhere, we're just seeing it for the first time here.
Yeah, Mega Evolution happens everywhere.
Yeah, but Dynamaxing doesn't. It only happens in Galar.
Yeah.
So that's the problem, is I don't think they could include it, even if they wanted to.
They'd have to retcon the whole thing.
They'd have to retcon how Dynamaxing works to make that work. So if they were going to do one, yeah, it'd be Mega Evolution. And the reason they do Mega Evolution is because...
Mega Infernape?
No. The reason they do that is because the most famous Primal Pokemon is still Primal Dialga. A Pokemon that is from Gen 4 that is just sitting there for free. Like, make me a Primal Pokemon. I'm already called that. It's right there. So, if they were going to do one, I'd bet on that one. Because it's also a fan favorite. Megas and Primals are well liked. So, if they were going to do a thing,
you think
I'd
they'll
bet
do
that.
Primal and Mega?
Well, that's what they've done in the past. I don't see why they'd change it now.
I just hope if they do Primal and Mega, they don't make a Mega Giratina.
Of course they would. They'd do Primal Dialga and Primal Palkia and Mega Giratina to fuck with you, just like they did with fucking Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon, but Mega Rayquaza for no reason. I was like, again, I assumed the thing they were gonna do was like, oh yeah, the legendaries will be primals.
Here's why I don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
Because the orb changes Giratina's form.
Yeah, they retcon the orb to be a Mega form.
I'd be pissed.
Honestly, no, what they'd just do is they'd make it Mega Giratina and say the orb is its Mega Stone. That it was the first Mega Pokemon. Just nobody knew that's what was happening.
That is the only way I wouldn't be pissed.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah!
There was a Mega Stone in this the whole
Yeah,
time.
Didn't you know Mega was a thing since Gen 4? Secretly! But yeah, I assumed that's how they were gonna do it. That primals were gonna be legendaries and mythicals, so that they didn't have to have Mega Stones. But then they were like, no, fuck that.
Rayquaza.
Yeah, fuck Rayquaza and fuck, Mewtwo.
Yep.
This is like, okay, so you'll just always do it the same one, right? You're not gonna do primals, they're just gonna be Megas. They'll be Mega, Mega Groudon, Mega Kyogre. No, we're gonna make them primals for no reason. But we're still keeping Mega Rayquaza, because that one should be a Mega, and broken. I still love the fact that Mega Rayquaza is the most powerful Pokemon in all of existence. Canonically.
Now, yeah.
Like, they would literally have to create a Primal Arceus.
They might in Legends Arceus.
Yeah, they would. And again, that's a legitimate thing they could do in this. So it's like, but that's the thing. The problem is, again, all we've seen is it's a direct port. It's not even a remake. It's just an enhanced. It's just a port.
It's a 3D version.
Yeah, with better graphics, basically. It's literally the most direct port. So it's like, based on that, it doesn't look like you're going to make any changes. It's just going to be what was in Diamond and Pearl, maybe with the Platinum content. But otherwise, no changes. Unless they're really doing a good job of hiding it.
All I know is I'm going to enjoy playing.
Oh yeah, I'll love playing it, no matter what they do with it, because, like, I've been waiting for the remakes. I'll be sad if there isn't Primal Dialga and Primal Palkia, but I do want to play them regardless. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm placing my bets on they're not going to actually make that many changes. As disappointing as that will be. But hey, on the plus side, they'll still probably have better battle animations than Game Freak. That's actually a good question. It'd be hilarious if this team does better battle animations, but it's a direct port. So it's like, they didn't make changes, but the animations are better.
This game wasn't made by Game Freak,
no it was.
This one was?
Yeah. I'll look it up.
I thought this was a different team as well.
No, I'm pretty sure this is made directly by Game Freak. Let me look up Wikipedia. Thank you. Here we are. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are remakes of the 1998 game Pokemon Yellow.
Yep.
They were developed by Game Freak and published by Pokemon Company and Nintendo, because that's how that works.
Okay.
They are made by Pokemon. They're not made by another company.
Okay.
But yeah.
nah.
Yeah, they're developed by Ilka, which is like, Because that's the interesting thing. They're not even... Game Freak isn't touching this. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl remakes are not even... They're focusing on Arceus. Diamond and Pearl is going to be handled directly by Ilka. With the Pokemon Company and Nintendo over it, obviously. But, like, we're publishing it. But...
who knows, maybe they'll be good enough to be their other team.
It'd be interesting.
Because they need to expand their workers. God damn it, I thought that was the Sea King.
Yeah, so Junichi Masuda is still going to be over it, though. So Game Freak's one of Game Freak's directors is still going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, Masuda is specifically one of the founders of Game Freak, and was like the guy who was over the games for the longest time. I think he was... Let me look at this. He was assistant director. He was director over Ruby and Sapphire. Director over Diamond and Pearl. And then he was producer after that. Oh, for Black and White, he was also director. And X and Y.
Okay.
But then he stopped being director at some point. Yeah, he wasn't the he was the producer of Sword and Shield. Producer of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and Sun and Moon. Because whatever his name, the new guy at whoever his assistant director is now the main director.
Okay. He's a successor.
Yeah. So he is now is one of the board of directors for Game Freak rather than handling any of the games specifically.
Okay.
But yeah, he is directly handling a lot of, he is directly helping with Diamond and Pearl along with Ilka.
I guess Ilka saw that the fans really wanted Diamond and Pearl remakes.
Well, yeah, clearly.
And they're like, well, let's touch upon that. Get our name well known.
Yeah. It's weird seeing a Game Freak game that says that's released on Switch and PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It's like, that's just weird.
What game?
The one Little Town Hero, the game that was originally just called Town.
Oh.
Because that was their first. That's their first not Pokemon game since Pokemon, basically.
And then they just give up after that.
Well, that just came out in 2019. They haven't had a chance to make anything else.
Oh.
I should say, I guess it's not their first one. They made Giga Wrecker.
I've not even heard of that.
Good question. Yeah, I've not heard of it either, but people apparently forgot about that because they made such a big deal of it. They also made whatever the fuck Timbo the badass elephant is.
Oh, they did. Oh man. I kinda know what it is.
They also made Harmonite.
Never heard of it.
It's a rhythm platformer. What the fuck does that mean? Director James Turner, famous YouTuber. Right. Oh, they did Drill Dozer. I forgot they did Drill Dozer. That was a great game.
They did?
What the fuck is wrong with you people? Make more of those.
I think I rented Drill Dozer.
One of the best Game Boy Advance games of all time. Yeah, it was a good fucking game. Why isn't there been another one? God damn. I didn't think it was made by Game Freak. But yeah, they haven't made a lot of games that aren't Pokemon. Because they've made, yeah, those games I mentioned. One game that doesn't even have a Wikipedia page.
Town sounds...
Pulseman.
Yeah, whatever you just said, that Town game.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good game. Like, I might play
It's... Let me see if I can describe to you what it is. Little Town Hero is a role-playing game. It's an RPG. It is... This section needs expansion. It doesn't have anything in it. Of course it needs expansion.
Every time I hear the word RPG, I just think of the thing that shoots rockets at you.
No, that's... RPG, the video game franchise, has been around longer than RPGs. No, they've not. Don't know how long RPGs have been around. Rocket-powered grenades.
World War II?
I feel like that's not true. But I don't know. RPG. Weapon. Let's look that up, actually. Rocket propelled grenade. Sorry. That's the...
Yep.
I guess... Is there a difference between propelled and powered?
Is rocket powered grenade, rocket propel game?
No, they're all are propelled. They're anti-tank weapons. Oh right, it's an anti-tank weapon. Yep. Rocket propelled grenade is a back grenade. Oh, from Russia. History. Light tanks. Anti-tank artillery was in the 1920s. First RPG in the 20th century.
That's when it was made?
Yeah, sometime in the 20th century.
Okay. I swore it went back longer, but...
The basic design of... Basically, the first RPGs were was like a bazooka.
Oh,
made
yeah.
shortly after World War II.
That's what I was thinking.
So yeah, basically slightly around and after World War II. But yeah. RPGs, as in role-playing games.
Those were made around 20 seconds.
Well, yeah, late 20th century. But yeah, so it's an RPG. Let me look up Little Town Hero somewhere else. Sometimes Wikipedia is a bad source of information, and especially when it doesn't give you any information.
Also, that's not. Sometimes this is why schools don't see it as a credible source.
Well, here's the thing. It's not that Wikipedia isn't a credible source. Wikipedia is a credible source in that... Okay, here's the thing about Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a credible source. The thing with Wikipedia is that anyone can edit it, so it can have false information. But 99% of the time, Wikipedia's information is correct. The reason schools don't let you source it is not because it's a not credible source. The reason you can't source it is because it is not the source of the information. Wikipedia is an aggregate. It takes the information and from the sources and shows you an overview of that information. When you're being asked to source something for a paper, they want you to get the original source.
Yeah.
Like the actual original paper.
How the fuck are you gonna do that?
Go to the Wikipedia page on it, and then go to the bottom where it says notes, and click on every one of those documents. Go there.
You don't have to show me that.
Fair enough, I can do that.
Because I will not remember it if I don't see it.
So, like, for example, here's Seeking. This is on Bulbapedia, and I think they do it exactly the same way. External links. Yeah, okay, that's not actually very useful. We'll do actual Wikipedia. So, yeah, we'll do Little Town Hero.
Yeah, all the information I did on my history class, I just looked up history.com.
That works too. That's a primary source, mostly. But yeah, Wikipedia is a secondary source. And so a lot of classes will let you use it as a secondary source. You can't use it as a primary source because it's not primary. So yeah, down here where it says notes, references, and external links. References, here's the list of all the references in this document. And these are the original, like, tweets, documents, like reviews from IGN about Little Town Hero, Metacritic, Destructoid, GameSpot, RPG, or RP Gamer, Nintendo Life talking about it. Here's a review. Like, so all these references are, like, the original source documents that are being sourced throughout the paper. And then there's also external links, which give you the official website, the Nintendo.com profile, and things like that. Okay. That's how you source Wikipedia. Learn more about Little Town Hero. Gotcha, let's do that.
How would you be able to source it without defining it as like a primary?
The fact that you can source it makes it not a primary source. A primary source is defined as the original source. It's where the information first came from.
So we just can't cite Wikipedia.
Yes. Well, again, it depends on the paper. A lot of papers will allow you to use secondary sources, but you can only use a certain number of secondary sources. Like, I've had classes that said you can have this many this minimum number of primary sources and this maximum number of secondary sources. Wikipedia is a secondary source. You can use them for that.
From my understanding of my history class, I was not allowed to use Wikipedia in any sort of way.
Yeah. Well, no. You were allowed to use Wikipedia. You're not allowed to source Wikipedia.
It said on the paper, do not use.
No. You misunderstand what that means. What the class is telling you is you cannot use those as your sources for the paper. It means, what their meaning is, go to Wikipedia, or Google, or wherever, and then find the original sources for your information from those documents. So you can use Wikipedia to link you to other things, and then you use those things. You just don't say, I got my information from Wikipedia. But yeah, the primary source is always the place where the original information came from. So, if Wikipedia links an article from History.com, History.com is the primary source. If it links a tweet, that's the primary source. If it links an article that itself sourced another article, the first article is the primary source, and the one that sourced it is a secondary source. And Wikipedia is a further secondary source.
Third source.
Yeah, there isn't actually any difference between there's no further beyond a secondary source. It's just primary and non-primary.
Okay.
Here we go. story. A little town with a great secret. This little town has been enjoying lasting peace. Outside, many dangers were forcing the villagers to remain in their safe haven. But Axe, a furry from the village, was dreaming of venturing out into the world. One day, without warning, a huge monster attacked the village. And Axe uses the mysterious stone that he had found in the coal mines to defeat it, and in so doing began to uncover the little town's deeper secrets. I'm almost not joking about this guy being a furry. I believe he might be. I can't tell. Because this is another character. And I'm like, okay, that looks human elf-like. And then there's that, the main character. I'm like, I can't tell if you're just black or a furry. I'm not trying to be racist here. I legitimately can't tell if this is supposed to be like a creature or a human. Like, I can't tell from this photo.
He looks like a cross between an ape and a man.
So a furry.
Like, what's with the nose?
Yeah, I can't tell.
Like, the skin is not what's throwing me, it's the fucking nose.
Here we go. Axe from Little Town Hero. Yeah, I think he might be a satyr. He looks like a deer. But I can't tell. Now they're just steel-capped boots. It still doesn't answer the question. It's so unclear. Yeah, I think he actually is supposed to just be a person. But yeah, he does have a weird nose that's like... I can see, that's the thing. I could easily imagine them saying, no, he's actually just like a deer creature. And that the other girl's an elf.
Oh, by the way, there's some good news today. Mom finally woke up.
Oh, cool. Good for her.
She seems to be doing good, but she's very weak.
Okay, it does not have a tail, so it's definitely a person.
But yeah, have you seen the images of her feet?
Nope, I've not seen any images, and
you
don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want. Like, holy fuck, her feet are destroyed. I don't even know if she'll be able to walk for a while. Like, she has to have walk counseling.
Yeah, she's, therapy.
Yeah.
Or it's not there. Well, there's a name for it.
Period,
yeah, there's a name for it when you're like, partially paralyzed or something and have to go through, when you have to, like...
She has to go through that, and...
She has to do that walking kind of thing. There's a name for it, and I can't think of what it is.
She also has to go through psychological therapy.
Yes. Psychiatric help. Yeah, I'm sure that she's gonna have to go through a lot of recovery. Oh, rehabilitation. Like, it's like, that is the word I'm thinking of. There's like... Yeah.
It's what Doctor Strange had to go through in his movie.
Yes, well, actually, he didn't. He went through it
with his hands.
Yeah, it's like he sort of tried to go through it, and then was just like, fuck it, magic fixes it.
Here's the thing, his hands function fine. The problem is...
Yeah, he doesn't have fine motor control. He's like, he isn't capable of doing tiny precision work. Which is hilarious, because he literally can.
He can now.
Yeah. Because even the old... Was it the old one? What was the fuck her name?
The ancient.
The ancient one, yeah, thank you. The ancient one explicitly said, like he specifically asked, like, wait, so I could just use this to fix my hands? It's like, yeah, Yes, you can. He explicitly can just fix his hands. He just doesn't.
I guess he likes the patterns on his hand.
No, I think it's... I think at least in this universe, it's kind of like an Iron Man thing. How Iron Man, until like the third movie, didn't get rid of the arc reactor in his chest.
Yeah.
It wasn't because... Iron Man didn't keep that because he needed it. He explicitly didn't need it. He could have easily had the surgery to remove the shit and just gotten rid of it. He didn't get rid of it because twofold. One, he was Iron Man and that was just part of the armor. But two, it was a reminder of who he was and who he didn't want to be anymore. Like, Tony Stark explicitly was way more of an asshole before that cave experience.
Yep.
And keeping that was a reminder of, I am not that man anymore. Yeah. Same with Doctor Strange. His inability to do surgery anymore is... and having those hands that still functionally work, but he can't do that level of precision, is him a permanent reminder on him of, I am not Doctor Strange anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that person anymore. I am now, yeah, the Sorcerer Supreme. I am not the expert surgeon.
Yeah, I hope they bring, like, for Multiverse of Madness, I hope they bring Clea into it.
Yeah.
Clea is the Sorcerer Supreme.
I feel like they have
of the
to.
Dark Dimension, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is, in this universe, I wonder if there is a Sorcerer Supreme for her dimension. Or for that dimension.
You might retcon that and put her as the Sorcerer Supreme for a different dimension.
Yeah, because, like, the Dark Dimension in this universe just sounds like basically Dormammu's universe. That, like, not even a universe, but just Dormammu absorbs other universes into the Dark Dimension and just feeds on them. He's basically just like Galactus of the multiverse.
He's Magic Galactus.
Yeah, effectively.
Also,
he almost looks like Galactus, to be honest.
I'll be completely honest. I was a little disappointed with Dormammu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the one from the comics.
No, yeah. Again, comics don't matter.
I know.
As much as people don't like and understand that.
I liked Dormammu's character in the comics.
Yeah, I think yeah, they'll probably do Cleo as a separate universes thing.
Like, unless they downsize Dormammu in an actual fight somewhere down the line, because they still technically could, then, yeah, because Doctor Strange doesn't have the time stone anymore. Actually, don't do.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing of... That's one of the weird things about this universe is, like, you get that feeling they're gonna bring them back somehow, or at least some of them, but you don't know how.
Yeah, because Dormammu, I know he's gonna...
Well, because wasn't that the big thing that the Ancient Ones specifically said? That the Time Stone, they guarded the Time Stone as a way of protecting... The Time Stone was one of the ways that they protected against the Dark Dimension, specifically.
Kind of.
So, like, that could just be part of the Multiverse of Madness, where, like, effectively Dormammu comes back. Maybe not specifically him, but, like, the Earth is now going to be invaded because...
of the Time Stones.
Yeah, because there's no longer... The Sorcerer Supreme's still here, but, like, yeah, the Time Stone's gone, so...
And the only way they can save the universe is with more, like, mystical beings. Like,
yeah, which is how they bring Cleo into it.
They might introduce Blade that way.
Could be. Who knows?
Like, Blade won't make his debut in his solo movie.
His directorial debut.
Yeah, he'll be introduced to Multiverse of Madness along with maybe Ghost Rider, Moon Knight.
They've again. People have speculated on it because, again, Multiverse of Madness can just do whatever it wants. It's a Multiverse of Madness is a blank check. That Marvel has a blank check to introduce whatever the fuck they want, however the fuck they want it, because Multiverse of Madness can just make it make sense because that's literally in the title. Want to introduce Madam Web? Do it. Want to bring back Quicksilver, even though it's probably not the same guy? It's just a different Quicksilver from a different dimension? Sure. Why not? Bring back a good, like an actual good version of Mysterio that's not that Mysterio, it's a different Mysterio entirely, they could do it. Like, it could literally be anything.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do Quentin Beck's return yet.
No, but that's what I'm saying, they could do anything. It's a blank check to do whatever they want. By the way, we are now at time. So, your normal wrap-up can be done whenever.
Yeah, I don't know if it was deal with Mephisto or Dormammu. I think it was with Dormammu that Quentin Beck made a deal with Dormammu, I'm pretty sure, to see if he can make his magic real. Dormammu does, but I think in return the helmet that Quentin Beck wore with his suit,
yep,
it made him go insane.
He wasn't already insane? He's like Dr. Doom levels of insane. Just, no, it's worse. Okay.
Okay, well, that's gonna be it for today's episode.
We did technically find something today, so
loved it.
Not a waste of time.
Great stream. Not only did we
got the Dratini
the Dratini off camera. We got the second one. Well, we
got the Tangela.
We just got Dragonair.
Yeah.
And then we get Tangela, literally one encounter before we end the chain.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing stream. Worth it.
Yeah. Great
Goldeen's gonna be a pain. So, that's gonna be it. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.